Hello and welcome to Battle of the Bricks. I'm your host, BrickinNick. Of course, you can call me Nick. Here on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BrickinNick, we do a lot of creative Lego building as well as a little bit of gaming. And we are, of course, hosting the amazing show, Battle of the Bricks. Tonight, I am very glad to once again be joined by a great co-host, Graham Diamond. Well, Graham, why don't you briefly introduce yourself again to our audience in case they haven't met you before?
All right, so hello, audience. My name is Graham. I live here in Toronto with Nick, although not in the same house, but in the same city.
And the camera.
Okay, he's going to adjust the camera so that way I'm not, like, just hanging out on the edge. What can I say about me? I used to work for Legoland Discovery Center as a master model builder. And then I left Legoland about three and a half years ago. Actually, almost 4 years ago now.
Crazy how the time's
No, it's only 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, I lied. About 3 years ago, actually.
Yeah.
And I left Legoland in 2014 and started my own business. And now I run my own business building Lego stuff and having fun times with Lego. And
Indeed.
Nick helps me out with Lego stuff. And so I'm happy to come out and help you with Lego stuff.
Well, thank you for being here. I do appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Just to talk a little bit about, things on the show here. I do want to talk about this donation goal just below me here. We've teamed up with Creations for Charity, a really, really great charity who helps get Lego sets into the hands of underprivileged children from all over the world. It's been pretty amazing, all of the support you guys have given us so far already. We've already raised $168 Canadian for them, so that's pretty fantastic. We'll be able to get them lots of Lego, hopefully. And I'm hoping, if possible, we can maybe stretch for $250 today. That would be pretty amazing.
What will you do if we reach $250?
I don't know. We'd have to come up with something pretty crazy if we do hit the goal.
I think so too. Yeah.
I'm sure we can figure something out. Chad, I'm sure, can think of a couple ideas.
I think people should come up with something.
Yeah, we can work on some stuff throughout the streams through the
And I think most
week.
importantly, right now I can see the most recent donation, Brickin' Mom, $50. Thanks so much to Brickin' Mom. And I imagine that's your mom.
It is indeed my mother. Yes.
So let's also not let Brickin' Mom be the only donator today.
She's also the highest donator currently. So if someone wants to take the title.
And also, someone can take the title and also save Nick from, like, the embarrassment of, like, recent donations. It's just Nick's mom over and over again. Like, Nick's mom's a lovely person, but, come on. Let's get some more names up there, other than just his mommy.
I think we do.
His mommy.
So, and if you guys want information on that, you can do two different things to get info. If you want some info on the charity, you can type Command C for C in chat, as I've just done. If you want to donate to the charity, use !donate, which I failed to turn back on. Right. I was like, you know what? There's a million things I got to take care of today, and I'm like, there's gonna be one thing I'm gonna miss. And look, there it is.
Now you can
donate.
There it is. And while you're just sorting that out, speaking of moms, I would like to say hello to the mother of my children, Jesslyn. Hello. And to my son Desmond, who I'm pretty sure is watching. So hi, Desmond. I know you're concerned that you wouldn't be able to, that I wouldn't be able to talk to you, but don't worry, I'm talking to you right now.
Yes, I know, and she is. I know she's watching. I already saw her name pop up in chat,
awesome.
So, yes.
She's here.
Absolutely. All right, guys, sorry, I got everything working there. So what we are also going to do tonight, which is going to be pretty cool, is we're going to do a little bit of a pre-show. We're going to talk about the past season, how everything has gone. So we're going to go over each kind of individual battle and see how things progress, what the builds were like, and talk a little bit about them. So we're going to be doing that for the next 10 minutes or so. Our builders are, of course, anxiously awaiting the battle to start as well, but we want to keep them on their toes, get them nice and
hopefully
nervous.
They're actually watching.
Yeah, they should be enjoying.
It looks like they are
well.
watching. I'm watching them, and they're watching. So that's good.
All right, so let's head over to the pre-show screen. So you'll see this looks. Oh wait, that's.
Oh no!
Okay, I gotta fix something there.
All right.
I forgot the camera would be on top. And I gotta hide it.
All right.
You're gonna see the builders for a second, guys. I'm really good at my job, clearly. Very good at streaming. Yeah. I know Hassan said hi because now you can see him. I'm gonna hide him as quickly as humanly possible.
And just while you're doing that,
there we go.
Oh,
and they've disappeared.
Okay. Done.
That was it wasn't too hard.
You won't get canceled.
It wasn't too hard. All right. So let's go. Let's start with our very first battle. Our very first battle, of course, featured Dan and Caleb, who both did pretty amazing with what they had. I believe their theme that night was sci-fi, military, and space. So they it was a pretty generic theme. There's definitely a lot that can be done with it. So why don't you? I don't know if you've seen these builds before, actually.
I don't believe I have.
Okay, so why don't you kind of give us like your first impression on what you're seeing here?
That's tough. Okay, so builder number 1. This is Dan.
Dan is on the top left. Yes.
And so, let me a little closer. I'm like leaning in to see. It looks like it's I mean, I don't know if I'm just influenced by the color scheme, but it kind of looks like some kind of like crazy crocodilian spaceship. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, I'm thinking crocodilian.
Yeah,
or
that's definitely what he had kind of described it as.
Right.
So I do just want to take a quick thing to say, first of all, a huge thank you to Parky for an amazing donation. He very kindly donated $15.22 Canadian, which is amazing. Woo woo! Can we get some hype in chat? Hype in chat.
Hype in chat.
Yeah, get the hype in chat, guys. And a huge thank you to Set to Build as well for hosting. And of course, I don't even think we said hello to chat. Hi, chat. Hope everybody's doing amazing. We've seen tons of awesome people.
I actually said hi to the
tonight.
audience.
Did you?
So,
I'm pretty bad.
When you introduced me. I mean, we're talking to them all the time.
We are talking to them all the time, I know, but sometimes you just want to say hi, you know, say thanks for everybody showing up. There's so many amazing people here already. I can't even start to list off all the amazing people who are in here. Love getting the hype in chat. Love getting all that. Yeah, so thank you guys for all being here, and you can look forward to an amazing show tonight. And Johnny, and guys, I don't think we have a mod on hand right now. But don't be afraid to use your own commands. And of course, there are commands for every single builder. So as you hear the names come up, feel free to type !_ followed by the name, and you can see their info in chat. So yeah. All right. So yeah, you were definitely kind of right along there in terms of the theme and idea. Dan had said it was like an alien-inspired spaceship, like the bones of their enemies and become part of the hull and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what he was going for there. And then Caleb, and I'll actually tell you a little bit about it, and then you can kind of comment on the build itself. So it was like an alien drummer is what he was kind of going for.
Ah, okay.
So
I mean, it's definitely.
like
I thought it was like an agrarian. I thought it was kind of like plowing the fields or something. I thought it was like an alien farmer. But alien drummer works too.
Yeah, alien drummer. You see he's got the 2 drumsticks there. He's got the nice little bongo with the cool little bone decorations.
I'm digging it.
They were both very, very good builds. Although I think Caleb's had not quite stayed together when he was presenting. So I think that maybe possibly cost him some points from the audience because he was still kind of trying to finish things up. And I do apologize, Caleb, if you are here. We were trying something a little bit different with the challenges at the time, so Caleb had suffered a little bit more than Dan throughout the challenge.
Do you apologize even if Caleb's not here?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. So the apology is whether he is here or not.
Whether he's here or not.
You still apologize.
I wanted to just address him if he was. But,
that's fine.
Yeah, so like there were some pretty awesome builds though. I think a great start to the show as well.
I think so,
without a doubt.
I like them both.
All right, cool. So let's go take a look at our our second round builds, and that was Micah and Adam. The theme was TV and movies.
Okay.
TVs, movies, and video games. So they could be, or no, just TVs and movies. Yes. I know what the themes were as well. So Micah's in the top left. Adam is in the bottom right. Micah's build was inspired by the iguana, I believe it's from Tangled.
Pascal.
Pascal, there you go. We even know the name here.
Boom.
In.
And then I'll read
and I think Adam wanted to be listed as Dodge, so I do apologize.
Oh, Dodge.
Dodge is right there. If you guys want to get his info. So what do you think? What do you think of Micah's build first?
I definitely see Pascal in it. The eye makes him look a little sadder than Pascal's normally really happy.
Okay.
But, obviously, I don't think it hurt Micah very much, seeing as he's going into the finals tonight.
Yes.
I'm definitely seeing a Star Wars theme. In
yes,
Dodge.
And I'll tell you a little bit about that one. And I would like to thank chat for correcting us. It is a chameleon, right?
He is a chameleon.
He's a chameleon. Yeah. I know, we're so smart. Adams he had a really great story, which is one of my favorite things about his build. He had a beautiful story to go along with his builds. But I think it's
Star Wars and Star Trek.
It is Star Wars and Star Trek.
We got a Klingon and a Bird of Prey, and we got Boba Fett, and we've got the Slave One.
Yeah.
And then,
do you know what might be in the background there, or even at the front?
Well, it looks like it looks like Jabba.
Yep. And I think you were saying the other thing as well.
It's a Sarlacc, right?
It is indeed.
It is the Pit of Carkoon.
Yes, indeed.
Boom.
I know Adam is here. Hello, Adam. Adam is Adam, son of William, or Dodge, as he was referred to in the link. If you would love to regale us with your story again, if you do remember it, we'd love to see it, and I'm sure the chat would as well. And we didn't actually talk about one thing with the first build, and that was who the winner was. I mean, I don't know if you...
It was Dan.
It was Dan. It was Dan who won that round. Yeah, because he moved on to the second round, which you were here for, right?
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense. And of course, in the next round, it ended up being Micah who took the title.
Yeah.
I think in this case the audience was drawn to the larger singular build rather than a lot of smaller builds. So I think that's what happened.
And I'm kind of getting the vibe now that it's like Star Trek, traditionally a TV medium, though it did make the jump to movies, and then we got the movies being Star Wars. And then it's just interesting. It feels like it's favoring Star Wars over Star Trek, which, as a big Trekkie, I like both Star Wars.
Let's not get a Star Wars versus Star Trek debate going.
Wow,
that could get intense.
Probably not. You know, I think these days it's only like I don't know. I think there's very few people who pick Star Trek over Star Wars.
Yeah,
these days.
You think so?
But prove me wrong, chat. I'm looking at Nick's chat right now. Prove me wrong.
All right. Well, anyways, let's move on to the next round, which was Rolf and Tim. And their theme was probably, I'd say, almost the hardest one since, you know, I just realized you gotta update that, so we're just gonna keep going.
Sure.
Since, like, throughout the whole show, which was art, town, and architecture.
Okay.
And considering their Lego set was of a dinosaur, it's a pretty tough theme. So Rolf is in your top left, Tim is in your bottom right. Rolf went for a series of sculptures and stuff based on, I believe, a botanical garden somewhere nearby him that he has had the opportunity to visit. What he did do really well, I thought, was make very good use of a lot of the parts. He had very few parts left, which I think is what really impressed chat at the time. So what are your thoughts on Rolf's build there? I know it's a little hard to see, but...
No, I think it's... I mean, I definitely get the botanical gardens thing going on there. I mean, it looks like a giant, you know, like giant Venus flytrap or something. No, it's looking good. I mean, it's definitely very intricate. So when I'm looking at Tim's in contrast, I mean, they're very different builds.
Indeed. And obviously Tim went for more of the skyline style of sets, and there are now, you know, recently Lego came out with a bunch of sets kind of representing different skylines from different cities. And that's kind of the look he went for. So you can see there's like a tower on the left, a large overarching bridge. There's supposed to be a stadium, and I did really love his use of the teeth and the bones to do the ring of the stadium. I thought that was pretty cool. And then a really tiny, I think it was supposed to be a little bridge as well there. So
very cool.
What do you think of that one? And honestly, though, I could see it throughout the show that Tim was a little bit more nervous. I don't think he kind of had an idea right away, so he ended up falling a little bit behind.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has a bit of like a more of a minimalistic approach to it. So there's you know, it's interesting. Definitely some interesting part usage or nice part usage.
Yes, NPUs as we would call them.
NPUs as we would say in our Lego jargon world.
Indeed.
But yeah, definitely it's. I don't know who won this one.
It was Rolf.
It was Rolf. Okay.
It was Rolf who ended up winning it.
All right. Yeah. No, I think it's. I mean, I think it shows, I guess, that there wasn't a unified theme going into Tim from the beginning, whereas it shows that Rolf must have really had the idea from the outset.
For sure. Okay. Awesome. So our last round of the first round, which I guess would have been the quarterfinals, but we didn't really call it that because it was also the first round of the competition, was Alec versus Mel. Alec in your top left, Mel in your bottom left, and you can type those names both in chat. Of course, Alec is our competitor tonight. So the theme was Castle Pirates in History.
Right.
So again, another pretty tough one, but I do think the art, town, and architecture was a little bit more.
You know, I would think Castle Pirates History opens up. Well, I might be biased because I am like a history dude.
You are indeed.
And Castle and Pirate is kind of like my childhood jam for building. But like, you got thousands of years of, I mean, you could say anything is history.
Yeah, really, and really, like, when you say Castle, you know, Lego's done a lot of kind of fantasy stuff with Castle, and I'd kind of encourage fantasy as well, which is pretty prevalent with the builds here.
So let's talk about the builds.
Yeah, and as Dan said, they really did just want to troll Nick, didn't they?
Oh, trolling.
I know, right? So Alec on your top left, he did a... I think it was supposed to be a Viking boat on the left, so you can see it's got like the nice little hull shape with the teeth and a little sail. Then it was kind of a bridge troll, so you can see he's got a little weapon, a little shield, and like a funky little troll face. And then he had a little castle on the right with the little fields. There's a little archway there, and you can see he made a good use of those. I don't even know what those Technic pieces are called. They're very random.
I don't know the name of
but they
any
do
Technic
help
pieces.
create the little. Would you be able to help me describe what you would call those individual little towers on them?
Like a parapet, or
yes,
like
I do think a parapet. Yeah, to give that kind of shape and feel, right?
Like give it like the crenellation.
Yes, the crenellations. That is also one of those words that I would think of. Thank you, Graham. You're so helpful with all this stuff.
I hope I used the terms right.
I think you did.
I probably didn't. There's
No, I think
someone.
I really
You know
think
what?
you
No. There's somebody out there like, well, they'll be
Actually,
like, well, actually, the correct terminology, if you really wanted to get to the
Yeah.
heart of
I know.
the flying buttress.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to Mel's build as well.
Yeah.
We are running out of time actually,
I
so we gotta
noticed.
move along here. I know words. We're really good with them. We're really good with them. So Mel's was specifically just a troll.
Yeah.
But you can see hers was obviously a little bit larger than the other one.
Yes.
Had a crazy big arm, pretty menacing face.
Is it like a flail it's holding, or?
I think it was supposed to be something like that.
I'll
I
have
mean,
to
we would
ask
have to
her.
ask Mel herself. I think she is here. Hello, Mel. It's good to see you.
Hi, Mel.
And she did a pretty good job too, though. But in the end, Alec did end up taking this one.
It seems like for many of them, or maybe it's just this one and the last one, but it's like, oh no, because you know what? It's interesting that there is like, you know, you've got two builds where it was like, you know, the more unified build,
and then a bunch of
and then
separate things,
two
kind of.
were like the separate ones.
Yeah, it actually has been
So
a
I was
pretty
gonna say-
consistent theme,
I was
except
gonna
for the
say-
first round.
No, because Dodge built separate.
The first round, though, was Dan and Caleb, and they both had more.
Well, Caleb, but
Caleb is technically two separate parts.
yeah.
You're right.
Anyway,
you're right.
now
Yeah.
we're just talking too much, so and it's okay. So maybe do you want to keep going?
Yeah, well, let's just move on. We'll go quickly through the last two rounds, which were was first. And unfortunately, we didn't have a picture from Dan, so I had to go and screenshot the video.
Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Dan. Well, that was Dan's fault for forgetting. I didn't remind him at the time, I think. But I still love you, Dan.
It's always the host.
It's always the host's fault. Yeah, absolutely. So Micah's in the top left.
Yeah.
Dan's in the bottom right. They obviously ended up going with a very similar theme for their builds, which was based off of objects and replicas as the generic theme. Yeah, what do you think of those?
When I was here, I saw this.
Oh yeah, you saw everything.
I know all this.
Yeah, but I think in the end,
I thought
honestly,
it was interesting how they built very similar things.
They did, and like they both built a fireplace.
Yeah.
They both had like household items. Dan had a toilet, a vacuum, scissors, and a playpen. And then Micah had more of a central theme with the whole living room thing.
And I know Dan actually, I don't know if it was in the stream or after stream, and we were chatting, and he was saying he really was finding the parts, like it wasn't his it wasn't in his wheelhouse, a lot of his part selection for it. So I know he had said he had
a hard time kind of getting going.
Yeah, getting going with it.
Yeah, for sure. But no, they were both awesome builds. I do think it would have made a big difference if Dan had managed to work in the light brick.
Damn.
But I think I still loved a lot of his builds. His vacuum, of course, was still fantastic, and I loved that he could get there and do it with it. Yeah, and even the lawnmower too, because it had the wheels on it. All right, and then our most recent round was Rolf versus Alec. There we go.
All right.
So I don't know if you had seen any of these builds.
I didn't.
You did not. Okay.
I'm a terrible viewer.
The theme was movies and TVs once again.
Yes.
We did end up getting that theme again. So you can see they both ended up being inspired by sci-fi films more than anything. Rolf was inspired by, of course, you can probably tell, Tron.
Yeah.
And then, can you guess what Alec was inspired by? Maybe a little bit of a tougher one, I'd say.
Blade Runner. No.
Yes, Blade Runner.
Yeah!
Blade Runner's correct. Absolutely.
Yes.
Look at this guy, real smart.
Boom.
Yes, and Darth, don't worry, you are good to go, my friend. You did not miss a thing. Well, you missed a little bit of the pre-show, but that's what the pre-show's for. Pre-show. Yeah, I thought they were both great builds. They did have light bricks, of course, in this round as well, and they both utilized them pretty well. They ended up using them in the same place, actually. So you can see on Alec's build, the cockpit is quite lit up, and that's actually because there is a light brick inside. And then Rolf's, you can see there's a little pin on the top of the cockpit as well, and if you push that down, that does also light up his cockpit. Again, I think this was probably one of the closest rounds. They were both just really solid builds. Yeah, did you have any other thoughts on what you see here?
I'm thinking I'm glad I didn't host this, because it would have been tough for me to be impartial, because I like both. I like both the builds, but I've actually never seen any of the Tron movies.
I actually haven't either. I haven't seen Blade Runner there either.
Oh, Blade Runner I've watched a lot, so I would have been heavy on the Blade Runner fanboyism. So.
Well, they both did amazing. Of course, Alec did end up moving around, though, in a very close battle. Yeah. And I think we should just get on to the good stuff now and get on to the show.
Only 4 minutes late.
Yeah, no, 4 or 5 minutes. I don't think that's too bad at all.
Hey, it's these guys.
Let's bring our builders in. Builders, can you join us?
You are live.
You are live on the show. All right, can I get some mic checks from you guys?
You leave the music on?
Yes.
All right.
It's much quieter to them than it is to us.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are you guys there?
They are. Oh.
I think I hear Alec. Alec, are you with us?
Yes.
I'm here.
Okay,
Micah's
they're both here.
all right,
Perfect. And we got them. All right. So, as per usual, we will do our standard little introduction with our builders here. So we definitely do want to do that. We will go ahead and get started with Micah. Micah, feel free to tell everybody here a little bit about yourself for anyone who may not have, had a chance to meet you before.
Okay, so I'm Micah, or Hassan Bricks on Flickr. I like to build in a variety of themes. I'm a T-Fall, which means I'm a teenage fan of LEGO. And by far my favorite part of the LEGO community is going to conventions and getting to meet all the people that I know online. So that's been a great experience. I've gotten to meet Alec and Nick and Graham previously.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, and
we also got to meet you.
Yeah, we also got to meet you. So it's a win-win situation. Win-win-wins. And win-win-win because Alec and Micah have met too. Just wins everywhere, guys. It's just a lot of
You get
wins.
a win, and you get a win, and
Yeah.
you get a win.
And let's move on to Alec. Alec, why don't you give us a little spiel as well?
Hi everybody, my name's Alec. I am an adult fan of LEGO, and I would also agree with Micah. My favorite part of everything is probably meeting everybody and making friends through this. Everybody's really awesome, and mostly build sci-fi, specifically Star Wars stuff, but I also dabble in a little bit of other things, so that's about it.
Fantastic. And you guys can, of course, you guys were able to see both of their amazing builds, a little bit of a highlight of some of their awesome creations. Of course, they're both really talented, which is why they obviously got into the finals. Yep. So, all right, let's start to get things ready for this show itself. I will first bring up our theme voting for the night. That's the first thing that's going to happen tonight, guys. You're going to see a lot of this information showing up in the top right corner, which you'll see pop up right now. So for those who may not be familiar, all the information for kind of what's going on throughout the show is in your top right corner. That's going to be where you get information on any of the polls and stuff that are happening. Of course, you can see our donation goal there, and then the timer, which I will be updating in just a moment. But we will get started with our vote for tonight's theme. And Graham, would you like to read out our theme options for us?
Sure. Our themes are blah, 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 blah. Number 1, characters and creatures. Number 2, space and sci-fi and military. And number 3 is,
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Is no limits.
Okay, it won't show an hour. That's
I was gonna think of something great for the no limits.
no
theme,
limits
so.
theme. Oh, well.
There's a song called like no limits. You know the song?
No, I have no idea.
I didn't think you would.
For anyone who doesn't know, No Limits is actually as
A
it
great
sounds.
90s dance track.
It's also that, but what it really means the builders are not restricted in any way, shape, or form in terms of their theme. So if chat's feeling kind of generous, they can give the builders the option to do whatever they want. So that could definitely be really interesting. I did just want to address a question quickly. My good friend Francesco or Chat, or who is Hugh in chat. Chat, what you can do is you can type, there's a little button on the bottom right side of the screen, and it's called theater mode, and that'll give you a little bit of a bigger window.
Oh wait, his name is Francesco and Chad.
No,
and Hugh?
Francesco, but we call him Chesco, kind of. But I don't know his name in chat is. People have random names in chat, so that's typically expected. All right, but let me get the voting started for you guys. You're gonna have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to vote on tonight's theme.
The last one of the season.
It is the last voting theme of the season. I know, I can't believe it's all coming to a close already. It's been quite a journey.
Can't wait for next season when you do your new show, Battle of the Sticks. Where you just take...
Yeah, that's what we're doing, really. What we're doing is we're going to change that last part of the title into different things, and we're going to be working with
Well, it's funny you mention it. I actually have a list here of alternate
Oh, is that
names.
what they were?
Yeah,
right.
So you could do Battle of the Sticks.
Battle of the Sticks. Okay,
so,
cool.
You could do Battle of the Flicks, which you might think is movies, but it's actually just where you come at each other and you just start flicking each other in the ear.
Okay, yeah, I can see how that actually works.
That would be good. You see, but you'd have to have 2 people at a time to do that.
Okay.
Battle of the Kicks, where you're voting on who's wearing the best shoes or the best kicks.
I do like that. That would go well with Twitch's new show, Fresh Stock, where they talk about all the latest kicks and
Battle of the Tricks, where it's you're doing magic tricks.
Awesome.
As opposed to the other Battle of the Tricks, which is like TRIX cereal, where it is cereal eating, who can eat the bowl of tricks the fastest.
I see. Okay, that works. That works.
Battle of the Twix.
Yeah.
And that's where we debate. Twix comes with 2 bars. And, you debate which bar is the better one. The first bar or the last bar? Like, the one that you eat first? Which one do you find more satisfying? It's more of a philosophical debate, really.
I see.
It's like a panel discussion.
At the same time.
Oh,
ooh.
Outrageous.
that may earn him a disqualification, I believe.
We got Battle of the Wicks.
Yeah. Where
you're just watching 2 candles burn and you see which one burns out the fastest.
That sounds very exciting.
Battle of the Hicks, where it's just a bunch of country yokels.
I see.
Battle of the Nicks, where it's just you and
any other Nick,
and it's just
how do we battle?
It's actually just like you trying to battle yourself.
Me battling.
Yeah.
But you said Nick, so wouldn't that imply plural, like multiple? Nicks?
Or alternatively, it could be you build one thing and then you build another thing and then people vote. Or there's Battle of the guys named Richard, but they don't go by Richard.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're trying to get at there. I appreciate
but like
your
you could do
PG-ness.
like famous Dick Grayson
versus
Dick Tracy versus Dick Clark versus Dick Cavett.
Indeed.
All these famous
Are those all
guys.
Superheroes and stuff?
Dick Grayson and Dick Tracy. Well, Dick Tracy's not really a superhero, but he's like a super detective.
I see.
The other guys, Dick Clark was he did American Bandstand and Dick Clark's Rock and Roll New Year celebration.
Very true.
Which I think is now Ryan Seacrest. Anyway.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, it looks like I think the timer already ran out, and I totally missed it. I know. Where's my bot?
I'm the worst. I'm taking over the show.
There we go. It was no limits, and that was actually I saw the vote, and it was just solidly. I think it was 100% no limits.
Really?
So the builders are in luck tonight that they do not have to worry about being restricted.
I like that idea because they've earned this right to get this far.
You're right.
So
I do kind of agree.
Let's just let them loose, let them wild.
I know we are gonna do that. So let's get you guys ready for the start. All right, guys.
I think the audio cut out again.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear us okay now?
Oh, the audio was out?
Looks like it's okay on Skype.
Oh, okay.
Are you guys okay? Let me look into that. Technical difficulties.
Is anyone in chat saying, we can't hear you?
It should be.
Oh, okay. Q hears us. Or is it Chess?
I see your voice coming through.
Yes, I see it too. This is my voice on the screen.
Everyone can hear us. Alec and Micah, you cannot hear us.
Still cutting in and out.
Cutting in and out.
Oh, whatever. They don't really need to hear us. They know it's no limits and they can just start building.
Did you guys get that much? I can do a countdown in chat so you guys can see it live because chat is instant.
A little bit better now.
Okay. I gotta find. Hopefully Discord comes out by the time the next season starts, so we don't have to worry about crazy issues like this. Yeah, it's definitely Skype. All right, guys. The battle will begin in. Oh wait, I gotta have the timer here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, build. Go. I wanted to yell it just to make sure they would hear it. Yeah, you guys in chat should be able to hear everything okay. I think it's a Skype connection issue between us. So while I'm getting their audio and you guys are getting my audio, they're not necessarily getting my audio.
But it's the audience, the chat audience getting their audio.
Yeah, because we can hear them okay.
Well, that's a good point.
We haven't had an issue.
I hear a lot of good crinkling sounds. Yeah. And one of the challenges with this is, now that it's like a no limits thing, we're really not going to have like a basis to understand what they're building unless they tell us what they're building along the way.
And well, I think it'll actually be challenging for them as well, because now they don't really, they can think of whatever they want, sure, but it's also sometimes nice to have a theme to work off of, because it
100%
helps
agree.
You
the
pick
blank
slate
can be, that blank canvas, very challenging. It's a lot, a lot more comfortable for many people to have parameters.
Definitely. And I mean, I think we've all, kind of worked within our own themes and stuff. stuff like that, you're naturally drawn to that kind of stuff. So
I'm naturally drawn to the giant Duplo theme.
Yes, I am familiar with your work in that theme. It is some pretty good stuff.
Actually,
I think I should still have the link for you.
Oh, wow. Can I share about my latest creation?
Did you want to talk about your latest creation already?
Do you think I should? Well, it's just
up
part
to you.
You
can do whatever you want.
I built a full-sized arcade cabinet with like a nice little Raspberry Pi unit inside it, and like a actually, I don't know how big the monitor is now. I had to swap out monitors at the last minute.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's got a nice big monitor, and it's a full MAME arcade cabinet with an emulated, and it's got full joystick buttons and everything. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna make a premiere.
Are we gonna get to play with that at Brick World? Is that where that's gonna be premiering?
At Brick World in Chicago for those Lego fans who will be in the Chicagoland area. For
the information is actually going to be right in chat there. I have a Brick World command set up.
Well, there you go. You can come to Brick World.
Yeah.
And come try out the giant Duplo arcade. That's what I'm going. Work name in progress. Name in progress. But I'm liking Duplo arcade.
Yeah. And Ultron32 with the follow. Thank you so much, guys. And for anyone who's in chat who hasn't been by the stream before, and maybe not even isn't familiar with Twitch, following is one of the best ways to support the stream. So you'll see if you exit, and if you're in theater mode, you will need to exit. But if you exit theater mode, look at the top right corner. You'll see there's a follow button there, and what you can do is click on that, and then that kind of helps you be able to keep up with the stream and what's going on with it.
I want to know why the other 31 Ultrons aren't following.
It's a good question. We should have all of them. Yeah, they should be doing it all at once, shouldn't they?
Yeah, it's like the Borg, but Marvel's the Borg. I don't know.
Yeah. Robin Sandy say hi. Well, I will say hi to Robin Sandy as well. Hi, Robin Sandy. I'm going to be trying to give some shout-outs here. Jesslyn is, of course, here. Graham's lovely wife.
I did see she's on.
We got Sinkwitty here. We got Chet here. I saw King sneak in here. Johnny's in here. I'm going to give Johnny another shout-out because why not? Johnny can have all the shout-outs. If you guys want to see another awesome Lego builder on Twitch, please do check out Johnny, who is a really, really great streamer. I love hanging out with him. We did get another follow from Osterita. Thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. Sir Cookbook, gonna have to play this while I'm building. Awesome. Do it up, Sir Cookbook. I love hearing that people love doing building while they're watching the stream.
Hey, it's inspirational.
I have heard once or twice.
You are inspirational.
Well, thank you, Graham. You're an inspiration to me as well.
Oh, so. Shucks.
Inspiration all around. All around.
It's just, can you feel the love here tonight?
I think we can.
You feel... Oh, yeah, we're going to do a duet! But then Nick abandoned the duet.
I killed it.
He abandoned the duet. Come on, let's try again.
No, I don't think we're going to do that again.
Oh, so close.
How are you guys feeling so far? How are our builders doing? Oh, maybe we're still not coming through. How are you guys doing so far?
No, they're hearing us, but...
Moderately well, yeah. Like, I can think of ideas for, like, smaller builds, but trying to figure out a cohesive way to connect everything.
Indeed, that's a tough part of this.
Grand unifying theory of Lego creating.
Yep, is indeed a tough part of this. Isaac, welcome, Isaac. It's good to see you, buddy. No, you're never too late for a stream.
Oh, unless the stream's over, then you're probably too late.
Well, even then, you can watch on YouTube,
Yeah.
That is true.
But is it technically still a stream at that point?
Well, you know what? Actually, if you do watch it on Twitch, you do still get the full chat showing up as it did throughout the stream. So it's kind of like watching live. Obviously, you're not interacting yourself, but it does give a little bit of a better experience because you at least get to see what was going on in chat as well. So, yeah. It is indeed. Build a corgi. I don't think... guys, we already built our corgi. In case you guys didn't know. And I think if someone wants to run the corgi command... one of the things we like to do on stream is viewer builder quests, and sometimes people can spend our in-stream currency, which is bricks, to kind of purchase a specific request.
Right.
There was one night where everybody's really getting into the idea of us building a corgi, and it ended up being voted on that it would be a corgi in a hot dog suit that would get built. I did see Parky link that command there, and it was Sinkwitty who had asked for that. So if you want to see our little corgi in a hot dog suit.
You see, I'm used to the idea of like a dachshund, like the wiener dog, and it would be a hot dog suit. So
oddly enough, there was a picture on Google of a corgi in a hot dog suit. So
why not? Oh, Google.
Oh, Google. But it was a fun build, and I do definitely enjoy doing the viewer builder quests. They're always a good time. Always a good time. For anyone who doesn't know, when you hang out in the stream, you actually earn bricks. So for every minute you're in the stream, as long as you have a Twitch account, you will earn 1 brick, which you can always check on by using command bricks or exclamation mark bricks. And if you want to see how you can use those bricks in some fun ways, you can type exclamation mark brick use as well. And Chad, thank you so much for that follow. I super appreciate that, man. Love all the support tonight, guys. You guys are amazing.
I like that you knew Chad.
He uses that username in other places. So
yeah, but he wasn't following you, and now he's only just following you?
I think this is his first time catching the stream. I sent out some messages today, tried to get the word out to as many friends as possible and stuff, so yeah. Absolutely. And Brickin' Mom with a $20 donation.
Brickin' Mom that is much dominating.
To the goal.
Come on.
You guys have some tough competition in terms of donations now.
J-Dime, get in there.
Noel, what are the sets they're using? If you would like to see the sets, and I'm sure someone else is going to type this right as I do. Yep, and Bryce beat me to it. The Creator Treehouse, and there is also the small edition of a small classic set to give them a little bit more variety of parts.
That Treehouse is a fun kit. I built that one.
Oh, you have built that one?
I have.
Awesome. Okay. That is good. That is good to know indeed. Let me grab something quickly here.
Oh, okay.
Whoop. And did we get another follow? Steve the Cow. Thank you so much for that follow.
Steve the Cow. Oh, yeah. See, I'm glad you explained the brick acquisition theory, because I'm a Twitch noob myself.
Twitch is there's a lot going on with Twitch. It's crazy how much goes on with it.
I gotta get twitching.
You gotta get twitching, man. You gotta get twitching. Yeah, and you can also enter brick heists, which are a cool way to kind of you're wagering some of your bricks for the chance to get more. So it kind of creates this hypothetical situation where you are heisting bricks from like a bank, or in our case we have the brick bank, and then there's Lord Business's office tower, where you can get some more bricks. Yeah, you could just steal them from me right in front of my eyes.
All right, bye.
As well, that works too.
Dodgy. Dodge made a donation.
This guy. Oh, he did.
He did.
Oh my goodness, how much did he donate?
You'll never know.
No, I can know right now.
Oh, okay.
He donated $20.
Woo!
And Michael coming in with some bits as well. Thank you so much for the bits, Michael. I really appreciate that. You guys are incredible. And Noel with a brand new follow as well. Such amazing support tonight. Thank you guys for all coming by. I super appreciate it.
Woo woo.
Oh wait, the where command was used. Where? Oh shoot, it is up there. Oh, okay. And wait, who used it? It was Andy. Andy, would you like myself to wear where to, or would you like Graham to be the victim of where to this evening? You guys do get the choice. The donation was from Robin Sandy. Well, that's amazing. Thank you, Robin Sandy. Oh, he said Nick, so I think he wants me to put him on. All right, so that means I get to put on the shutter shades.
Because it's number 2?
It is where to, yeah. Ooh. That's what they get for where to. But don't forget, guys, you can choose to make Graham wear stuff as well. We do have wears 1 and 3 otherwise.
And then if you wanted like the guy with the red stripes, you'd have to wear Waldo?
Maybe. I don't have that one set up. But,
oh, you should.
Half each. I'm not taking apart the glasses, Andy.
To be done. It's just a 1x4 brick.
I know. It's just. You want to try it?
Yeah, man. Let's do this.
Woo! Make Graham a bow tie.
You know, I've actually made Nick's bow ties
He has made my bow ties before, indeed. You did get beat in Destiny, but it was also unfair scoring, so you actually beat me kill death-wise, but I beat you score-wise.
It's like my...
Alright guys, 10 minutes has elapsed already. Does it feel like it was that quick, or did you think you had, you know...
That went fast.
That went fast.
I'm already
did you get your half?
You know.
I got my half. It just needs a small supplemental material here.
Does it?
I'm just going to dive into your brick back here, you know?
Okay.
I'm going to make myself at home.
Sure, go
There's
crazy.
no snack table this
Does it really? Oh yeah, it won't stay, will it? Oh, do you need the nose bridge? Is that why you left it on mine? I love how we're doing some building.
Oh, let's see here. What do you have? Do you have any like 1x4 arch bricks?
Wait, what? Mel, you can put Lego back together? Unheard of. I have never heard of such things. Madness. Absolute madness.
Yeah, it's like there was this time that I was at a convention with Mel,
yeah.
and this other guy who's in the chat totally broke something that Mel built, but Mel was able to put it back together. Burn!
Who was that?
I will let them volunteer themselves.
Oh, okay. Who's hanging out here? That means I didn't miss too much. No, it's only we're only 10 minutes, about 10 minutes into the battle itself. So you're good on timing, King. I'm a Twitch noob. How do I change my name color? If you click on your name, I believe, you should have options to change your name color. You can also go into settings to do that.
Don't look at me.
Oh yeah, the mock wrecker. Who is the mock wrecker? I don't remember. Oh, it was Adamson of William is saying Husey.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he's feeling about that.
Oh, he was fine. He was fine about it. I'm fairly confident.
How do I feel about Destiny 2? For anyone who doesn't know, I'm very excited about Destiny 2. I actually have some Destiny 2 builds behind me, for those who may be interested. My most recent build was this sidearm weapon right here, which we finished just earlier this week. How did you get your... Oh, use the curve. Can you put that on mine?
Yeah. Macaroni brick.
It was Adam. He says he will never live that down. But I am very excited about Destiny 2. Very excited for the beta. Can't wait for the announcement. Oh, thank you, sir.
That's what I love about just like having bins of like mixed bricks. Is that you find like part usage that you want to think of otherwise.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I was looking for a different piece, but then I came across... Oh, it's working for... Maybe it was just because my nose is bigger.
Yeah,
why don't you use a smaller macaroni piece?
Nick, what does your scouter say about his power level? What?
Is it over 9,000?
I don't know, probably. Thank you, Space Jam. I appreciate that, man. Nick builds a bow tie, crown self as winner of BOTB. Oh no! Did you guys want to see the trophy for tonight? It's already been revealed on social media for the most part. Would you like to show the trophy to the audience?
Do you want me to show
That's
it?
backwards.
I know it is. That's why I'm doing it that way.
You can turn
just
it
to bother you.
Isaac, thank you for those bits. I super appreciate them.
I'll turn it around.
And I think Michael got some more bits in there as well. And I'll do a close-up for the audience.
I like the far away.
You can see this is a gold version of the Battle of the Bricks logo. And you can see there's a little plate here, which we will actually be getting printed with some information regarding the winner of Season 1 of Battle of the Bricks.
And then I'll be getting a plate printed of all the losers, and then I'm going to toss it in my fireplace.
Sure, we can do that as well. We can do that as well.
You sick
I think you're okay for the glasses for now.
What? Just because you don't know how to wear half a pair of glasses.
I guess I don't. Nicely built trophy. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. I thought it was going to be cash. This is not a cash money competition. What's more valuable than a custom-made Lego model anyways? That's priceless, really, right? You can't put a value on a Lego model.
Well, except like its BrickinNick value. I guess that would probably be one way you could put a value on it.
I guess you could.
And I mean, most Lego models you buy in the store have a value too. So in many ways, you can put values on models. However, not the love that was. Well,
not the love, the design, the time and effort, all that stuff, right? That's what makes it priceless.
I'm sure that Lego has a formula for figuring out those values. But that's okay.
No problem, buddy. No problem. BrickinNick is, of course, a great source of Lego.
It is.
It is indeed.
I thought that was going to be like a moment where you
explain maybe you can't. Maybe you can't.
Maybe you can't what?
They
what
do every yeah. So guys, in case it wasn't obvious, every set was sent out by me to the builders, and every single builder got to keep the sets they use. So Alec and Micah have come out quite nicely already with 6 sets arguably to their names. So
yeah,
lots of awesome Lego for these guys.
So it makes you think maybe next year you might get more people volunteering to be part of the Battle of the Bricks.
Yeah, possibly something like that.
You could even have a whole extra round.
Yeah, I think we would probably get up to quite a few builders being interested in the event. So it's I'm a little. There's gonna be a season 2. I just don't know exactly how it's gonna go. There are some ideas floating around.
Got the ideas right here. Battle of the Twix. I'm telling you.
Don't discount Twix number 2.
Yeah, Team 2. Team Twix 2. I'm on Team Twix 2.
Is that left Twix or right Twix? Because isn't that how they divide them in the commercials?
I don't know. I
thought that's how they divide them.
I'm betwixt decisioners.
I'll have to see. Yep, there will be a season 2, Johnny. Get excited, guys.
Did I mention the other Battle of the Clicks, where it's 2 people with their mice, and they're clicking, and who can click? Yeah, who can do the most clicks?
That'd actually be a
who can click the most in a minute?
Oh wait.
Then
there we go. We have a battle coming down right now.
Battle of the Clicks.
Micah is already way ahead of Alec.
Head start.
Oh, Oh, he's got a little clicker, so like that kind of counts. One of the fidget cubes.
Oh gosh.
Oh man, now we can vote. What clicks better, the fidget cube or the mouse clicking?
It's a good question.
So many click questions, man. I'm just on fire for
you know
these
what?
ideas.
I think we should get. Do you want to get a vote in chat though, going on left Twix or right Twix? I feel like the audience here does want to make a firm decision on that. We can make that happen pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
we still got lots of time before our first challenge.
There's something to be said about that first bite, but. You know what's the best is like when you think you're done and then you go back and you're like, oh wait, I have a second Twix bar. I don't know, man. Really hard to pick.
I love both equally. I'm not one to pick on little details like that. I love left and right equally. So.
Well, which one's the first one? Is the left one the first one and the right one the second one that you eat? Like. Left versus right seems a little arbitrary as opposed to the first.
I think I would go with the Micah route then and just eat both simultaneously to be perfectly fair.
Who does that?
But what if I was just really hungry and I wanted to get that much food?
This isn't just any chocolate bar. This is the only candy bar with the cookie crunch.
All right, let me see what chat's saying here a little bit. Agreed on the same time, right?
Oh, come on.
See, a lot of people are saying left and right at the same time.
Who eats both the Twix at the same time? Am I living in some kind of bizarro world where, like, I eat one Twix at a time?
Hanzo is here as well. Mark, welcome. It's good to see you, buddy.
I think everyone's just being contrarian.
Well, we got some votes here. What about when you bite into a Twix but don't go all the way through and just sort of scrape the top and bottom
Ooh, I've done
layer
that.
Out
and then you
off
leave the cookie and you just, like, you eat everything except the cookie?
That's an interesting idea as well.
I've done that for
Darth is saying middle Twix, but I don't think... Like, what would define the middle Twix? Is that the space in between?
I don't know. That's an existential moment.
I love how we're having a debate about Twix on a Lego building stream.
You never know.
You never know where Battle of the Bricks may go. You never know.
This is just one of the yeah. I think you got a whole season of Battle of the Twix right here.
I think we do as well. I mean, it'd be very intense.
And you got peanut butter Twix. That's the thing.
It's yeah. There's probably a lot of.
I'm sure there's got to be other
Twix
variants out there. It's like when you like. Come on. Mel, you were just in Japan. Were there any like crazy Japanese Twix flavors? Like I know like there's like crazy like Kit Kat flavors. I wonder if they do crazy Twix flavors.
Probably do.
Someone's got to Google that. I would, but I feel like if I go on my phone
right
now,
the winning option was right. I didn't put both as an option. I just realized. Or middle. Or same time.
And what was the breakdown?
I don't think we have that information, unfortunately.
What?
We would have had to been watching live to see it.
I'm just gonna pretend. And then did we determine what left versus right even was? I assume.
I think we would go by as they're defined in the commercials, where there's a left factory and a right factory, and they produce them separately. So. I
don't have cable, so I don't see commercials.
Mel says she didn't notice any Twix, but she did try 4 different types of Kit Kats.
Oh.
So.
Did you know? Oh, this is. I don't know how interesting.
Indeed, Darth. That does make sense. What
makes sense? What did you say?
He said middle Twix is both.
Oh, middle Twix would be both?
Yeah. No, left is better. Thank you, Michael, for the bit as well. And Jalen Dim, I don't even know what she did, but she did something. She donated $25!
Yes!
Yo, can we get some hype in the chat for the donation, guys? I'm so sorry we're missing these. The alerts are quite quiet today. But look how close we are to our goal. We're less than $2 away.
From the stretch goal, the $250 goal?
The $250 goal.
And then what's going to happen?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared for us to do this.
Ye of little faith.
And Mel eats Kit Kats for the record in one bit. But I don't think there's ever been a debate of left or right Kit Kats because they're attached. So
yeah, this is true.
They don't come separately. Parky coming in with some bits as well. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Get all the hype going, guys. All the love, all the hype. Can't wait to see how many awesome Lego sets we can get for Creations for Charity.
One of my favorite field trips as a kid in Toronto.
Yeah.
There's several chocolate bar factories. And I remember going to the one where they made caramels. It's like how do they get the caramel in the caramel bar? And I was like 10, and they showed us. We actually got to see caramels being made.
Wow, that's very cool.
And then we had to sign
stuff.
like a waiver that we could never. No, we didn't actually, but we got to see, and that was pretty cool. And I mean, then and we got chocolate bars afterwards.
That's pretty
obviously it had a lasting impression on me.
Yeah.
As I'm talking about it like 25 years later. Okay, not, well, 20 years later.
You know, Graham, I'm a little curious. What are some Lego projects that you had maybe dreamed of doing for a long time? Like, so tell us about what some of those ideas are, and then whether or not you've actually gone ahead and done them yet.
So,
because like I feel like as kids especially, you know, you kind of create these fantasies of what you could build if you had all the Lego in the world, and I feel like as we've gotten older, we've obviously gotten access to a lot more Lego.
Yes.
So Parky coming in with the donation to get us over the $250 goal.
We did it, guys.
We did it. Woo. Everything is awesome.
we passed the stretch goal. So things that I've always wanted to build, that was like as a kid. One of them was classic yellow castle, like as just a regular set.
Okay, just a regular set.
And I finally did that about a year and a half ago. That was awesome. So that was a lot of fun. Castle set number 375.
And chat, feel free to chime in with anything that kind of goes like that for you as well. We'd love to hear about it.
The arcade cabinet was actually something that had been on my mind. Like I wanted it, and I wanted to build something cool and mechanical with like incorporating electronics, yeah, because I heard I had a buddy of mine, a friend of mine, who they were like, I know someone who built a photocopier and the whole thing was out of Lego. And I'm like, what? So then for years I was like, what would I like?
Oh my goodness, we got more donations coming in. Dan with $10. And you know what, guys, I'm gonna actually make some quick updates. I think I can adjust this. Give me 1 second here. Why don't we go ahead and set a stretch goal?
Yeah.
Of $300 and see if we can get
and
there
then a
tonight.
super stretch goal of $10,000.
I think that would be a little extreme, but
or $1 million.
So I'm gonna go with creations.
I would like to see another Austin Powers movie. Actually.
Oh shoot! Did anyone notice what the total was? I just realized I forgot.
It was like previously was $250.
I think I'm gonna go with like 265. We'll just round up. I'll throw in the extra bit. So the whole donation 300. I'm gonna go with 265. I'll remember it, and we're gonna end. It's today 6. We'll just go 50.
Can somebody tell us?
17. I don't think they can't see it anymore. I have to, like, it's gonna reappear in a second on the stream. So there we go. It's updated. I do see some bits coming in there. Michael with 10 bits. I think we got 10 bits from Isaac as well. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting both me and Creations for Charity. So we're just over 23 minutes into the battle.
That's quite a ways.
The time has...
And over a third.
I'm seeing something quite big there from Micah, which is looking pretty cool. Although Alex seems to like to keep his builds hidden on the side. So we can't quite see what he's working on this evening.
We just get to watch him. Oh! I saw it! You weren't looking, Nick, and you missed it!
I missed it!
Blink and you missed it!
No! Rest in pieces.
Battle of the Quicks.
It's Toasty. What's up? But what is the stretch goal reward? You know what, guys? Since this is as much my community as it is all of yours, it belongs to everyone together, really. I would love if you guys had some ideas for a stretch goal.
I think it should be that Nick and I sing a duet.
Do you think so?
I think that should be for reaching $250. We should have to sing a duet.
You just want to sing a duet with me for some reason.
I can't even sing that well.
Me neither. I think it would be torturous for the audience to experience such things and have this exist on the internet for our entire lives.
I'm okay with it.
I don't think I am. Extra bricks. And you know what? Actually, why don't let's do something awesome for everybody here. We're about halfway through.
Come on, you can get bricks just by sitting around watching, but having Nick have to like sing and put that on the internet for the rest of his life. Come on.
Nick could lose his job.
Isn't this his job?
It is.
So what's he got to lose? I mean, what's his competition? Battle of the Quicks. And
he's like, I will give all my bricks to the first person to tell me what country Nick lives in, because he doesn't believe Canada exists. So, fake country and stuff. All that fun. AMC, it's so good to see you. Welcome to Battle of the Bricks.
It's good to AMC you.
And I do still have, I updated the Battle of the Bricks plan to be relevant.
I just realized there's a red
Sing,
bucket.
Call Me Maybe. You're welcome.
Ooh, a red bucket.
That's right. For those unaware, currently the ABS Builders Challenge is going on with the red bucket as the seed part.
Ooh, I did not know that.
Very interesting. I had no idea. Adam, isn't it with a T? I thought Kanata was with the original spelling of Canada.
I don't know.
We can get into a whole.
I imagine the original spelling of Canada wasn't spelt using Latin letters, so. I think it's okay whether you spell it with a T or a D. But I think the proper like anglicization, like is with a T, like the suburb of Ottawa.
Okay. I just want to call out a couple things here in chat. Toasty is saying she agrees with the dude that wants to sing for the stretch goal.
Yes, the dude!
Apparently, I live in fairy tale land. Thanks for mentioning that, Parky. Little John, good to see you, buddy.
You're hanging out with Little John.
Nick,
obviously, you're living in fairy tale land.
No, but he's like in the stream in chat
like
right
Robin
now.
Hood and Little John. It's a literary references. It's a movie. There's movies about
Nick
Robin
Clayton,
Hood.
Congratulations on getting your hand on some bricks. Nick Clayton's been hanging on the stream, but like his mom took all of his Lego to her work because I think she works at a school. Okay. So he was left brickless. He couldn't do any building. So.
Battle of the Nicks right now.
I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. What else is going on here? If Tanboy was here, he'd give the right answer. Well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you remembered Code 12. How did someone remember Code 12?
What's Code 12?
Oh, you know what? I do like Noah's idea. Have you seen the Saturn V set, Graham?
I have seen the Saturn V set. It's a beautiful set. What, you have one for me? As like a thank you for co-host? You are a gentleman and a scholar.
I don't. I don't. Sorry.
Well, just getting him false hopes and everything. I see.
I don't know what I did to imply that he was getting a Saturn V set. Oh, okay. Graham's a little sad, guys. He's gonna be okay.
I felt like it was strongly implied.
Yeah, seriously.
For anyone who's here who wants to know about quotes, you can ask a mod to run a quote, or you can ask a mod to add a quote as well. So if you guys feel anything is quote worthy, just mention it in chat, and one of the mods will take care of it.
So what were you actually going to say about the Saturn V?
Just how amazing of a set it was, and how beautiful the build is, and
because we're talking about like goals and rewards and all these things, and you're like, oh. And what about the Saturn V?
Someone brought it up in chat. They wanted to talk about the model and how good of a design it is. Invite me to season 2 when the set is the Saturn V. Oh goodness. Everyone's getting really excited about the future.
I thought it was
of the
just
show.
I thought it was pronounced the Saturn V.
The Saturn V.
Actually, I did learn that I was listening to a radio program.
This is Puff Puff Paw Patrol, Graham. Someone said that.
Puff Puff Paw Patrol.
Do you know who Noel Peterson is?
Or is it Noel Peterson?
It's probably Noel Peterson, isn't it?
It could be.
Yeah, it's Noel.
There you go.
I don't.
Oh, well, then
he's gonna be at Brickworld.
They were at. Were they also at Brickworld last year?
Yep.
So they would have remembered your
Putt Putt Paw Patrol.
Putt Putt Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Oh, he did say Putt Putt. I read it wrong. It wasn't Puff Puff.
I'm like Puff Puff Paw Patrol. I'm like, is this like some kind of 420 thing? I don't know what's going on.
I just read what I saw, guys.
Like, come on, it's a kid show. And this is a family program.
It is indeed. Because I mean, Lego is obviously for kids.
Oh.
Oh
right.
boy.
That's gonna be my next viewer request. Will be
Is it?
Puff
Yeah.
Patrol.
All right. You know what though, guys? We are gonna be coming up on our challenge for tonight.
Okay.
We're almost halfway through, 30 minutes and 37 seconds. So I'm just gonna get that ready here. Let me see. I do have it ready. Okay, awesome. So I'll talk a little bit about the things, and then we'll get the vote going. So our challenge options for tonight
are to transform your model into the Saturn V rocket.
Absolutely not.
No.
Let's show the options here. So tonight, we're getting a little bit harsher in our challenges. Of course, there's going to be a mystery challenge, which is number 2. But challenge number 1 will be color removal. Why are you laughing?
I often find number 2 to be mysteriously challenging.
Well, if you don't know what it is, it must be, right? Okay, guys, there's a challenge. I can't tell you what it is, but figure it out. And then they have to abide by it, otherwise they're like disqualified.
I don't know if you're just trying to stay on track or if you just didn't get my joke.
I did get the joke.
Okay.
I did. So challenge 1, to give a little bit more of a background, is going to be color removal of the builder's choice.
That seems fair.
But the color that they remove must have a minimum of 10 parts in the whole pool. That way it's not like, oh, I'm going to remove
the whole pool.
Minimum?
10 parts. It has to have at least 10 parts in there. So you must be able to count out 10 parts of it, and then you will be removing that color, and you will not be able to use it for the duration of the competition. Like, it is gone.
Oh, wow.
So you will need to make a wise decision on that one. It is pretty harsh. Maybe honestly, if it does appear to be too harsh, we may reduce the part count to like 5 to get rid of a color. so that it's not quite... I don't want to, like, destroy your abilities to build. So that is option 1, and then option 2 is a mystery challenge. So we will leave that as a mystery challenge. Not from the build, it'll just be from the remaining parts in the table, Ben. That is correct.
Oh, it's not from the build, okay.
Oh, I thought it was from the build itself.
No, I'm not going to make them take it apart. That's really mean.
Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. I was like,
sorry,
wow.
I'm so sorry. I didn't even think of that as a possibility.
Together,
yeah, but like, imagine like if they had to remove like a really important core part of their build.
I've had to do that. I've done that to people before.
All right, guys, before you get voting though, let me get it started. You guys always so excited to vote. I love it. All right, let's get that going. We're gonna have 2 minutes and 30 seconds, guys. Now you may vote. So get voting, people. Get your votes.
And we can watch the vote?
Yep, we can watch it live, so we will see it now.
Rock the vote.
I have a feeling it'll go like this. Whoop! Because everybody wants to see what the mystery challenge is.
It's gonna go like what?
Like the circle's just gonna go whoop.
I didn't get it. You gotta do it one more time.
I think I'm good with my whoop.
Ah, you did it again!
Wow, okay. The majority, I believe, are going for number 2 here. People want to see what the mystery is all about.
I mean, a boat could be anything. I mean, a boat's a boat, but a mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat.
Where's that quote from, Graham? Or did you just make that one?
I didn't make it up.
It's
I
from Paw
screwed
Patrol.
up quoting it. But
is that Paw Patrol?
It is not Paw Patrol.
Someone said Paw... Micah said Paw Patrol. Vote
it is from a different...
I don't think that'll get you anywhere.
Vote whoop! Vote whoop! I also vote whoop.
Must use pearl gold window inserts. Lots of them. Someone's calling you out, Micah, on something. I don't know what, but I don't know what.
Yes.
Of course.
So, I was at Philly Brickfest, and there was what was called a useless parts challenge, where they gave us a whole bunch of pearl gold windows.
I see.
And we didn't have the frames for the windows, and we had to use them. And I won the contest, and as a prize, I got a couple thousand of the windows without the frames.
That is, I would not want to have won that contest. I would prefer to lose.
That's like your OCD trigger. That would be
yeah,
like
that would be
for
horrible. I would say our vote has been decided.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of pre-preparation, so I have a feeling our builders may have an idea of what they are about to be.
A little bit of an idea, yeah.
About to be subjected to.
Who can resist a mystery challenge?
Right? It's tough. It's tough. But I have a feeling chat especially will... Anyone who's a regular in the channel will very much enjoy what is about to be going down.
What is about to be going down?
We'll have to see when the time runs out and I reveal the mystery challenge.
Oh, we have to wait another 21 seconds?
20 seconds.
Isn't this already like... Alright.
No, I mean, it's decided, but we want to give time.
That's
just
fine.
In case.
That's fine.
Just in case. So... Alright, 10 seconds left on the vote. Alright, oh boy. Yep, this is happening. You are a regular, Bryce, indeed. Alright, the time is up, and the winning option was indeed the mystery challenge.
Handily.
Alright guys, put on your last few pieces on kind of what you're working on right now. We're gonna have you pause for a moment. Once you're done there. I think I can just put on one more piece. Alright, so I requested that both builders set aside a large pick-a-brick cup of parts. They both should have those handy. Perfect. So you guys are gonna need to move your chairs out of the way.
They have to eat the pick-a-brick cups?
The entire no, the entire cup. No, they do need to move their chairs out of the way. They are gonna be building while standing for a few minutes.
Okay.
But they also must pour out that pile of Lego on the floor, so they will be required to be building while standing on Lego.
You malicious,
I am malicious.
Monster.
This is honestly my way of getting revenge because chat makes me do it all the time. So it's a step 3, guys. For anyone who's in chat and knows their step, is going to be a step 3. So I'm gonna get a timer ready for that, guys.
There's a lot of trust happening here in the viewers.
There is, but I trust both of these guys. They're
I could probably move my camera and show you.
No, that's okay. Don't worry. We want to see the building, so. All right, guys. You are going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Stand on the bricks and get building. How does that feel on the feet, guys? Is that feeling real good?
Might have some permanent imprints.
You might have some permanent imprints?
I'm not sure whether I should just keep my feet where they are or like lift them up and down.
I'm not going to say either way. I think that you should discover that on your own, whether or not that's going to be beneficial or non-beneficial to you. So
I think you're best just leaving them. I would advise leaving them personally.
Just standing still and not moving.
I feel like constant, like it'll numb the pain as opposed to, you know, like repeated, like you know, you'll agitate different areas of your foot. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Maybe it'll become a radical new foot therapy.
But I do feel like after probably about a minute or so, it's gonna be a very direct pain, and they're gonna want to adjust.
Maybe,
so,
Micah, what were you
maybe
saying?
and maybe good to freshen up.
You feel like it's after a minute or so, it's going to be. Oh, Micah was saying something.
I think that was Alec actually.
Oh, was it Alec?
Sorry, what was that?
Were you saying something?
Oh, about the bricks on the floor?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a new form of foot therapy.
Oh, foot therapy, new form of foot therapy.
Maybe we'll discover something new. We can start a new business around it. Brick therapy or something like that.
A Sharapa bricks.
Sure, that sounds good too.
Dun dun dun.
Jostling the bricks would hurt. Is that the consensus? I am, as Andy has described, I am a master of walking on Lego. I've actually lost count of how many times I've done this.
Oh, I like the step 3.
Yeah, step 3. Yeah, it's quite an expensive thing for the people in chat, but and don't get excited, guys. Step 3 is not active today. We will not be doing that during the show.
Stretch goal, step 3.
Real cool would be jump up and down. Wow, well, we are not monsters here.
Okay, the stretch goal is singing a duet while doing step 3.
That's what the stretch goal is. If we hit $300,
we hit $300.
We have to sing
a duet.
We're gonna kind of basically sing and dance then.
Yes.
Sing and dance while doing step 3.
Yeah. Done.
I'll have to have you over for another occasion then for that, because we're not gonna do it tonight. It would be on another stream. I don't have the means to set that up right now.
This is the audience. I just want to know. I am equally disappointed. Equally disappointed.
Oh, I did not send them the pap cups actually, Ben. I did ask them to gather them themselves, and I do believe they both grabbed large piles of. Were they mostly 2x4s, guys, that you had in there?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, 2x4s, 2x6s.
Okay. Bigger ones are actually better. I think I've discovered for the most part.
I have some 1x2s also.
Ooh, yeah, those are the ones that'll get you. Yep. Just totally cruel and unusual punishment that should earn prison time. It's not that serious.
Well,
I don't hear your feet moaning.
Removing colors.
Oh, all right, guys. Well, your 3 minutes are up already, so you may remove the bricks from beneath your feet, clear the space, and resume sitting and back to some normal building.
Oh yeah, I can see some imprints. Yeah.
I bet. Did that feel pretty good, guys?
The kicks. Oh.
Yo, Vine coming in, Vine. Don't worry, my friend. Thank you so much for those bits. I appreciate them.
Well, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna enjoy some of these beautiful snacks Nick sent me.
Oh, the snacks! I
That's
totally.
why the craft services
definitely sent snacks over.
Snacks were all
so
sent.
we got a granola bar here.
I don't think Alex snacks arrived, unfortunately, so he appears to be quite hungry.
Yeah, that Duplo whale seems to have eaten all the snacks.
Maybe.
We got raisins.
Raisins.
California raisins.
Oh yeah, and then
They're the
finally,
singing kind.
we got the classic peanut butter crackers, which I guess Nick didn't know this. I actually don't like peanut butter, but it's okay. The thought is very much appreciated.
Nick, you gotta know your builders better.
I did my best. I did my best.
So I think we're gonna enjoy some raisins right now.
Dan is really upset because he says, "What the blank? You sent snacks this time around?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely sent moose bars, Ben. Absolutely.
Actually, true story is last week, after all the snacks, Nick's mother also prepared.
That was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago,
Yes.
sorry. Last time I was here. Previously. Yeah, and
On
then
apple.
it was after the snacks. I also got, what was it, like a delicious crumble. It was really good with ice cream.
Apple crumble with ice
Yeah.
cream. Yeah,
It was
very
great.
delicious indeed. One of my favorite.
And
desserts on my mom's.
a fresh
Coffee for you as well.
A freshly
Indeed.
brewed coffee.
We do like to take care of our co-hosts.
Man.
Too, so, yep.
Well played.
Indeed. Red and black mainly, and some white. What should I build? Let's get some build ideas going for Nick Clayton here. He wants a build idea. So.
Red and black. And
red,
white.
black, and I think
penguin
mostly
with a
red and black
sunburn.
and some white.
Penguin with a sunburn. It's
Penguin
black
with
and
a
white
sun-
and red all over.
There you go.
Ha. Newspaper.
Say pour out one more time. It's funny every time. Well, are you going to be at Brickworld, Ben? Because maybe you'll get to hear me say it all the time. Moms are the best. Indeed, they are, Noel. Or Noel, sorry. Right.
Noel. If there were double L, if it was like a double L-E, then it would be...
Yeah, it would be Noel. I'm just bad at...
Or like if you're singing like a Christmas carol, then it would maybe be Noel. Usually it's got like the little umlaut on the E.
Yeah.
The umlaut!
Wait, I must forget that I... There's an explosion for you.
So are we going with penguin with a sunburn?
I don't know if that maybe if that's what Nick is down for. So
You talking to yourself in third person now?
Darth, I did not actually send any of those snacks. So Micah acquired those on his own. Darth was saying I should be careful with sending peanut butter snacks to people because you never know of allergies. And I would definitely agree with that.
Or if they just don't like peanut butter.
True as well.
There was no peanut butter served last week in my snack tray.
You'll find me in the GBC section. Awesome. Yes, I will be rocking a Lego bow tie for at least part of Brickworld. Not all of it, but...
No idea.
Did you see what the color theme of my bow tie was?
Is it the Battle of the Bricks theme?
Yeah!
I got it.
GBC, the Eater of Technigears, indeed. And for anyone who doesn't know what GBC is, GBC stands for... I knew I would get him on this one.
Graham's Best Creations.
Do any of our builders on hand know what GBC stands for?
Sorry, what was that?
GBC. What does GBC stand for?
Oh, the Great Ball Contraption?
There we go.
No, you're supposed
Lessons
to
for
come up with,
Graham.
like,
You learn something new every
doesn't
day.
stand for.
I stand
So the Great Ball
for
Attraction
Graham.
is a really awesome, and it's always a collaborative project, or mostly a collaborative project, where a large group of builders have or I guess there's been a system established for connecting modules, and it has a very basic purpose, and that is to pass balls around from module to module. The challenge of it is to come up with really, really cool and elaborate ways of moving those balls through and doing fun things with them. And thank you, Parky, for posting a link as well, so people can check that out. Could be a great big crocodile.
Great big crocodile! Love it! Hashtag alternate GBC facts.
I'm sorry, I'm just catching up with things. Light up bow tie. Sorry, Adam. I know I did think long and hard about doing a light up bow tie, but I could not think of a good implementation of it.
Or a spinning bow tie.
Toasty, yes, every single bow tie I've been wearing has been a Lego one. Did I make that bow tie? No, I did design this one for myself, and actually for anyone who's interested in, I do actually have an Etsy shop open that just opened up a few weeks ago. I do have my bow ties on there, although in basic red and basic black.
But you could buy...
there is an option for custom orders, so if you did want to get something a little bit more special made, you could do that as well.
Special. So special.
Granular blocky cows. That sounds like something from Minecraft.
Gubernatorial ballista.
All right, we are just getting to 15 minutes. And surprise, there is going to be a bonus thing taking place this evening.
Bonus.
Yeah. Although this time there will be no chat involvement, and it's not necessarily. It is a challenge, but it's actually going to be helping the builders. I hope.
Do tell.
Yes, I will be sharing more details on this one this evening. So what is going to be happening is, at a set time, coming up very shortly, both builders will be allowed to, and you guys, I just want to double check. You guys do have access to your full collections with you?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Okay, awesome. So what it will be is that you will both have 1 minute to grab as many and any pieces you can from your personal collection to use in the remainder of your build. So hopefully that,
like just unlimited, or is it like
whatever they can get in 1 minute?
What about in their pab cup, or
you know what? That's a good idea actually, that they can use their pab cup and they have to fill it, so that way they don't just pour out a pile of stuff on the table. Or just
bring the whole
the whole bin over. Exactly. I do like that a lot.
There we go. Done.
So thank you. I'm so
contribution.
Glad. Contribution succeed.
Graham's best contribution. Boom.
Yeah. So that's what's going to be going on for this evening. And we will get that started. I'm just going to get that set up for you guys. You guys can just keep building. We're zooming for now. I'll let you know when that's going to start. Just got to adjust this. It's the 1 minute option. Save. All right.
So, are
you guys pretty much ready to run out there and grab some parts?
What's up?
All right, in 5,
Sure.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Graham's throwing Lego everywhere.
Wow, I threw.
So for those of you watching, it's going to be that I actually did sync that with the timer. So as soon as it hits 13 minutes, they must stop acquiring parts.
What happens if they don't?
Then I'm going to be very upset and give them a talking to.
And you were going to withhold their
Perhaps.
future snacks.
Maybe even that.
They might not get to any recess.
Maybe no recess.
Ooh, that's rough.
It would be rough, but it would be rough indeed. You guys have 20 seconds left. Grab those parts.
Did they know this was coming?
No, they did not. I did not give them any sort of heads up.
Oh,
I didn't want them to
sweet
prepare for it in
sassy
any way.
10 seconds,
So
guys!
I mean,
10
arguably
seconds!
it's a little unfair.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back
The
down.
1 minute is up. Wow, look at that cup. He got that nice and full. Alex got about a half a cup. Micah, I think, went for...
Dumped a bunch of plates in at the end.
All right, and apparently you needed a lot of plates. Cool.
Not
I'm
really,
looking forward
but
to
I
seeing
didn't
what this
have
will
time to put anything
add
else.
to the build for you guys. Add to the build for you guys. If my house is clean, all my parts are in the attic. This would be a problem. I did actually ask. I think after the end of each of their previous battles, I asked if they had access to their collections. So that way I knew whether or not they would be able to partake in this challenge appropriately.
Sneaky Nick.
I do try and be sneaky sometimes. Yeah, that's a lot of green plates there, Micah.
Yeah, I didn't get much else.
Would you like some more water? I feel like we should stay hydrated.
Alright. La la la. If you
See,
hear
you
running
asked
water
if I had
sound.
access to my collection, and then you told me to get that pick brick cup full of parts, I assumed that was what you were referring to.
Well, I'm glad that was the distraction.
Oh, how are the California raisins?
They're pretty solid, yeah.
Yeah. Are they?
Some of them are stuck to the bottom of the box. You know, it's kind of hard to
No,
put out.
Time Junior, welcome.
If anyone wants to check, if anyone's unfamiliar, you can Google the singing California raisins, and you can watch some sweet, sweet claymation.
Ah, claymation.
Or you could not Google that. It's probably a smart idea.
Hey, you're missing out. It's your loss. It was like pretty revolutionary at the time. I think they had their own TV show, the California Raisin. I'm not even making this up. The California Raisin. So it was a marketing ploy by the California raisin, like the California raisin growers. I guess they're grape growers, and like they wanted to make raisins cool, so they created these claymation singing raisins.
Wow. Awesome.
And then they got like their own show and like Christmas
crazy.
special and everything. It was crazy.
Wild.
And I think they were even like McDonald's Happy Meal figures. There were definitely some fast food restaurants
awesome. That's
that
crazy.
had them.
Ted is saying he remembers when they had a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall that as well?
Yes, there was
That's
a California
craziness.
Raisin TV
Absolute
show.
craziness.
This is an educational moment.
Yep, they sing. Christy coming in with, I don't even know how many of that is. That's a lot of bits. Thank you, Christy, for all those bits. I'm going to get the number there. 862 bits. Thank you so much, Christy. That is very kind of you. Get some hype in the chat.
Just to let everyone, just a reminder to everyone,
I know, chat, we're almost there. Almost at the finish line. We're just hitting the 10-minute mark, guys. So I hope you are planned out and you know what you're doing and you know what you're going to have.
And it means there's only 10 minutes left for donations as well.
Indeed, for us to do a song and dance while standing on Lego bricks.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
I
think
cannot say I am looking forward to it.
Prepare your votes now for what song we're gonna sing.
Someone has suggested "Call Me Maybe" before.
Ooh, I actually know most of the words to that, and it's a Canadian song.
It is a Canadian song. Indeed.
OMG. Although she is from, I believe, West Coast, but that's
I
a
don't
problem.
I don't recall
Just
where
saying it's
Carly
not the
Jepsen's
Toronto.
from.
I mean, it's not like they picked Beebs or something. It's just, or Drake.
Yeah.
We're both from the Toronto area.
Alec, Isaac would like you to know that he's rooting for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Sing You're the One That I Want from Greece.
Oh.
I don't know that song.
Well, soon you'll have chills.
Breaking out the granola bar.
And I'm losing control?
Yeah, because the power you're supplying. It's
electrifying.
You do know the song.
I guess I do. I'd have to be hearing it actively in order to...
Better shape up. Do, do, do.
Okay, we can't do it now because then it ruins all the fun and then they don't want to see it anymore.
And my heart is set on you.
He's doing it anyways.
Man.
Friends are family from Lego Batman. Ooh, I like that song suggestion as well. That would be a fun one.
I got a cool teddy bear.
Is that in the song?
It is a line.
Oh, wow. I do not recall that. All right, you guys are Canadian. Celine Dion medley. Oh my goodness.
I have seen Celine live.
Andy is saying he's singing with you, Graham, and so is Andy. Sing it, Graham.
Oh, which
I think
one?
they just want to hear you sing
the
it.
Celine medley, or which?
No, I think they want to just keep
I
it in
vote for
Greece
that
for
one
you.
too.
The Celine.
Hey, you builders don't get any say. You focus on your builds there, okay?
I see you. I feel
Time
you.
Junior with 5 bits as well. Thank you so much, Time Junior. I super appreciate that. Nick, tell your co-host he is awesome. Hey, Graham, you're awesome.
Thanks, person.
But
Should we change the
everything is
channel name
awesome,
to
that
Brick
means
and
very
Graham,
much.
maybe? Is that what I'm kind of getting the sense of here?
Jam
Good luck,
and Graham.
builders. Who will win? We don't know. Well, you guys will be getting to decide in 7 minutes and 30 seconds who the winner is for this evening.
That's right. That just inspired me. This will be my new Twitch channel. It'll be called Graham Jams.
Graham Jams. Ooh.
Graham Jams.
Doing some building and singing, maybe?
I think it's just gonna be singing.
Just singing. Oh, you
Just
can
me
definitely
sitting
do that
in
on
Nick's
Twitch.
basement.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna come into Nick's basement every other week.
We
And,
could do like a weekly session if you wanted to.
You don't even have to be here. I'll just sneak
Okay.
in. I'll just be
works
like,
as well.
hey Nick, how's it going? If you are here. It's like that time that you came over to my house and I wasn't there.
Nick
You
will
just
be
let yourself
streaming
in.
in one corner and Graham will be streaming in the other.
That's right. It'll be battle of the streams.
Yeah, I love you too, Bryce. I love you too. I actually had a question from the audience for you, Alec. Do you know how many pieces you used in the Republic Cruiser?
Nope. Sorry, what was that?
How many pieces did you use in the Republic Cruiser?
I don't know exactly, but I think around 15,000.
15,000?
Roughly around there, yep.
Okay, awesome. There you go. It's already a hashtag, Graham Jams.
Graham Jams.
Graham Jams.
Graham Jams. Tuning in for the Graham Jams.
That'd be a really fun stream to do, though, where, like, I hang out, I build, and you, like, serenade the audience with your beautiful voice.
And every once
fun
in a
music,
while,
and
we could actually...
We could get chat to vote on different songs and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we can eat preserves. Like jams.
Sure. Very appropriate for the show as well. Krunox, welcome to Battle of the Bricks. Tonight we are having the finale of our show here, where we have had 8 builders competing in head-to-head battles to now determine a master builder. The format is like they have a set time limit, and they have to use specific Lego sets to build something creatively, with the chat voting on the theme. Some challenges, and finally, of course, the winner.
You are dedicated to your audience. That you will like. This is a man who's dedicated. He's so dedicated that with like the last 5 minutes in the final round of his show, he takes the time to explain. To
someone asked in chat.
I understand.
It's important to get everyone familiar with.
I'm saying you're very dedicated.
Absolutely.
It's just entertaining to me, thinking that where this is the whatever.
This is the 7th episode.
The 7th episode.
Yep, season 1, the finale. Dun, dun, dun.
Good for you.
Do Fireflies. It's a good song.
Firefly? Like the theme to Firefly?
I don't know. Isn't there that song?
I don't know. I'm not hip, so I don't know if that's like a new
So
thing.
Krunox, it's actually been there was a bracket of 8 builders, and they've been it's been an elimination style bracket.
Yeah.
So they've just been the winner of each battle moves on to the next round. The other builder does not move on. And so this is our 7th episode. We had 8 builders, so there was 4 rounds and then 2 rounds, and now we're at the finale. Nick, you need a theme song for season 2. I know.
I would sing it?
I would love to get some music.
Done. I'm creating your theme song.
You're gonna create my theme song?
Yeah.
That sounds excellent to me.
It's gonna be like crooned, though. It's gonna be like in the style of like Frank Sinatra or Dean Martin. I'll let you know.
That sounds fantastic.
All right, done.
Andy, I think that's a little extreme.
What was his request? I want to know.
I think they were thinking Owl City Firefly, no? You know that song?
No, I don't. I know, like, okay, I am, like, not hip. I listen to like indie rock, okay? Like
well,
I'll listen to.
There's nothing wrong with that, and I've definitely heard a lot of the music listened to in our trip travels to Chicago and other places. And yeah, it's definitely some good stuff. So, oh, I see some cardboard getting cut up. Are we getting our presentation space ready there, Micah?
He's always very, very much about that.
Sandstorm? We're gonna sing Sandstorm Darude. I don't think you're quite on beat there. Do you know how Sandstorm sounds like?
Oh, I'm thinking of a different song. Yeah. That's actually, I was singing a different Darude song.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Funny
I didn't
enough.
even realize there was one. And I'm just gonna quietly ignore those comments about my hosting ability. Because you know I love you guys, without a doubt, and I do this for you guys.
I was saying how awesome.
No, I know, but there's some people trolling me in chat.
Oh, well, that's their job.
I know it is. Chat is here to troll me. I wouldn't be having nearly as much fun if they weren't, to be.
I wouldn't be having as much fun either.
Yeah. Sunny Roads, The Ballad of Serenity is the actual theme song to Serenity Firefly, and yes, it is a good song. Oh, that was a good song.
And you know who wrote the song?
I don't.
I believe it was Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon, awesome. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Very nice. Darude makes other songs. I guess so. I mean, no one else would know it, but... Alright, guys, we have just under 3 minutes left. Insert troll. Yep, you guys... I know, where's your troll picture, Mel? I'd have to hunt that down. Oh! Micah looks like he's getting ready to present. With 2 minutes left, Micah, come up with something else.
No, I have something else in mind. I just want to make sure I get this done first in case I
All
don't have time
right.
to sing.
I guess that's a smart move. It's a good strategy. Oh, yes. Okay, so see, Time Jr. is singing the Firefly one. Because they get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they tried to teach me how to dance. I'm not singing that to the melody at all.
I have no idea what that song is. I am sorry.
Well, maybe we can listen to it after.
Who sings it? Who is the artist? Do I?
I already forgot. So. Great. Oh my goodness, under 2 minutes? Alex still looks like he has hardly anything, but I've noticed a lot of pieces aren't there anymore.
Owl City.
It is Owl City, yes.
Oh, Owl City's pretty solid stuff.
He's going to use the plastic bag.
What kind of genre is does Owl City?
Oh, he is. He does have the plastic bag on the table. I'll be very curious to see what he can come up with. Micah, chug Mountain Dew for the last minute is a challenge from Noel. Micah, did you hear that one?
Right.
Nope.
Oh, someone's challenging you to chug Mountain Dew for the last minute.
I don't have any Mountain Dew on me right now, actually.
Yes, because all of the ones behind him are actually empty.
And all the Mountain Dew is in him right now.
Crewnox, are we going to do the next season underwater? That could be very cool, as in builders build while scuba diving. That could be a very interesting challenge if we had, the ability to set up a space like that.
Battle,
And if I have the ability to scuba
bricks
dive.
under the sea.
Submarine bricks.
Owl City is bubbly electronic, yes indeed. I do like them. They have some good stuff.
Bubbly electronic.
I second the chugging. Chug the dew.
It doesn't have.
All right, guys. 30 seconds remaining in our final battle of season 1.
It's pretty,
It has been quite a season.
exciting. Pretty exciting.
It's been quite a show.
I'm
Awesome. So
very
many awesome
excited.
builds. So many awesome builders. So many new friends for the stream that we've discovered while doing Battle of the Bricks.
so many friends.
We had to have awesome times hanging out with my co-host here, Graham. Of course, it was awesome to have Eric last week. All right, guys, and it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, guys, bricks down. Micah looked like he was trying to do something there. Couldn't get it done in
didn't have
time,
enough time,
unfortunately. Yes, Crewnox, everything is on Twitch and YouTube, so you can definitely check that out. Well, thank you, builders. First of all, can we get a round of applause for both of the builders here, guys? Can we get some clappers in chat as well for both of our amazing builders who built, hopefully, some incredible stuff we'll be seeing in a moment when they present their builds to us. So who are you feeling should go first tonight, Graham?
I just want to see what Alec built.
You just want to see what Alec built? All right, well, let's have Alec go first then.
Left
Alec,
click, right
please
clicks, I don't
present your models to us.
I still wanted to do sci-fi, so I ended up building a spaceship out
Wow.
of a treehouse.
Very cool.
And then
do you want to tell us, Alec, tell us a little bit more about the build, about some techniques used in there, like, give us kind of a thought process behind how you came to the build as it is.
So I started with the wedge plates and the hinges here as the nose, and then I kept going and eventually started using the ball joints to create different shapes with the arches, and kind of eventually just got toward the back and kept using slopes and different things to kind of create different shapes.
I think you did make a really good use of those arch beaches there, especially to create that middle, like, open spherical area. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, for sure. And I'm liking the, like, parallel to it at the top of those long, the longer piece. I don't know what, I can't really see.
Is it the string there? Because you did use string on the top.
Yeah, I like the string, but right under the string, what have you got there? Is it just
it's just a tile?
It's just a tile? Yeah, that's neat. I like the. I'm liking it. I'm digging it.
Thank you. And then just quick landing pad type area for it too.
Cool. And can the ship land on it?
It's a little bigger.
All right. All right.
Well, that will be noted, but very, very nice, Alec. Very, very cool spaceship indeed. Without a doubt. All right, Micah, why don't we get a little presentation of your model?
Okay. So I also was seeing those brown arch pieces, and I found out there was 8 of them, so I decided to go for like a spider here.
Wow. Very nice.
Actually, this might work if I move my camera down better.
Sure, go for it.
Oh, I'm getting motion sickness. Oh!
You'll be all right.
Okay, so we got the spider here, and when I went to get my pick brick cup full of stuff, I really didn't know what to get, so I only ended up getting a bunch of green plates and grass stalks.
Ah, okay. So at least you can do some nice little landscaping.
We've got a little landscaping underneath the spider that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise, but some abdomen detailing there, I guess. Trying to mix the different shades of green.
Yeah, I do want to ask, does the spider actually have 8 eyes there?
Yes, it does have 8 eyes. If you can see, there wasn't enough of any color, so it's a mix of trans clear and red.
Very nice.
And of course, it has 8 legs as well. That's how I first came up with doing a spider.
Beautiful.
Let's see. As far as some techniques go, to angle the legs, I used like a bit of those hinge pieces and stuff. Had to do some snot stuff for the head as well.
Very nice.
And then in the background, we got like a mushroom with a bumblebee there, using the minifigure heads. And transclear plates for wings.
Ooh,
and then,
that must be, is that going to be one happy bumblebee, I imagine?
Oh yeah, if you look at the face right there, not sure how well you can see it, but it is quite happy.
I think that's anatomically correct for a bumblebee. They actually have, I don't know if you've ever looked, but they have just human smiley faces on them.
Do they now?
Yes.
I had not realized.
Yeah.
Finally, there's just like a bit of a tree root here in the background to try and balance out and complete the scene. So, there we go.
Nice little collection of stuff there.
And I guess with the bags, I was trying to do like a little...
I don't want to hear about what you were trying to do and didn't succeed at, okay?
We don't want to
Didn't finish
undue influence on the voting.
Exactly.
You can share that after the votes.
Exactly. Yep. All right, guys, this is going to be a tough one. Both of these builds are really something. Yep, you guys are welcome to show them off there. We're going to get you guys ready here for the voting now.
You know, it's just it's the magic of Lego is that, you could have... this. I mean, everyone gets the same parts. Nobody will build the same thing. In fact, it's basically mathematically impossible for 2 people to build, like, unless they've planned it out, for them to build the exact same thing.
Yeah, it would have been crazy difficult. And I mean, they wouldn't have known though that they were also going to have a no limits theme, right?
You could give them. You could have given them 6 2x4 bricks, and the.
It would have been very unlikely. Because what are the total number of combinations?
Over 915 million combinations.
There you go.
That's if you just like basic. You got any 2x4s handy?
No, I don't. But let's get on to the building, shall we?
Yeah.
You're getting so excited about it. We got to be excited about these builds. Like, look at these.
You don't have the voting started?
No, I'm gonna get that started right now, guys.
I thought you started it.
So keep an eye out.
Start.
We're gonna
Why
click
did you click
start.
I thought I was creating banter. I was creating vote time banter. I thought you had clicked the start and then it was like engage the banter.
All right, guys. So the vote has indeed been started. Yes, we planned it out. They both planned out their builds. I love the. Alec's got some nice little weapon pods on the bottom there as well. Alec, is that some tires I'm seeing for the engine modules as well?
Yep, 3 of them.
Very cool. Looking good. Micah's got a nice log there. Did some nice back-to-back building there. Micah, how did you get those all attached in there?
Oh, I ran out of snot bricks, so I had to use these mixel joints here.
Wow,
Cool.
very
So I had
impressive.
one mixel joint coming from each side,
Yeah.
and on this side I kind of covered it up with our brown pieces.
Very clever. Clever indeed. This is going to be a close one. I'm excited to see. Ooh, this is going to be a
there's
very
a couple
tight
are,
vote.
like using Technic bricks here as snot pieces, and these taps here because they have the stud on the top, and then you can clip something onto that.
Very cool.
Fantastic. Wow. Just
Can I see some of the underside of Alec's ship? Alec,
it's
can
going to
we see
look there as well.
like closer? Very cool.
Oh, wow.
I like
You
a
can
lot of
really
the-
get a good idea of how well the shape is created there. Using
Yeah,
mixel
like
joints.
I feel like this is an angle we hadn't seen yet that helps give a bit more of an understanding of like a lot of the detail that
And the
went
shaping
into it.
too.
Yeah,
You can really see how like it's. I love the back wings, the angle they're set at, the way they flow into the engines. It's
this is a
I'm so not envious of chat right now.
yeah.
Like for having to choose between these two. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys have 45 seconds remaining to vote, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you get a vote in, guys.
And let me tell you, every vote counts right now because
It does. It does indeed.
This
It
is
does
exciting.
indeed.
It's a nail biter.
Yep. It is indeed, guys. It is indeed. I know, set to build. I'm sweating too.
We never made a $300 stretch goal, although
We did
still
not.
time.
There is still
Still
time.
time.
There's still time. Very close to
Those
be sure.
kids.
Indeed. And welcome, Phil Matt. I don't believe we've made your acquaintance
Hey,
before, so
what's up,
welcome.
Matt?
You know who that is?
Yeah, he's in Steel City Lug.
Cool. All right. Oh my goodness. 5 seconds left. But it looks like our winner has indeed been decided.
well, I don't know. You never know.
Oh, and there it is, guys. Our very first winner of Battle of the Bricks and our very first Master Builder.
Can you give the breakdown of the votes?
I think we should.
It was a one vote
difference, guys.
difference.
Micah,
Oh, wow.
you are indeed the winner, though. So congratulations, guys.
Woo!
Really well done.
Goodness, incredible. I
That
can't
was-
believe it all came down to one vote.
I know that was pretty
Right
intense.
at the last minute to it, like it kind of changed
I feel
up a
bad
little
for everyone
bit.
else. They didn't get to watch the pie chart change.
I know.
Who'd
dude.
thought that pie charts would be so exciting?
Exciting, right? But Micah and Alec, I mean, you obviously both did amazing.
Yeah.
To have so many people getting in on this. As some people are saying in chat, congrats to both. You guys rocked this round. Clap, clap, clap. Congrats, Micah. Great job, Alec. All the love from chat right now.
I think the real
So,
winner is the chat, right? Like
I think so. The viewers being here, taking part in this amazing show that you guys have been so kind to participate in. Thank you, Michael, for the bits. I super appreciate that. Dirt, you getting in here on the last minute. I love it. Yeah.
So, Micah, do you want to explain what that were you going to use the bag for now?
Sure. So, I found out I kind of need more blue plates, but I was going to try and do a stream where I would have the blue plates underneath and the bags on top to kind of give it a more ripply water effect.
Very cool. That
And I was
pretty
kind
cool.
of trying like build them in between the green
I
and
see.
blue plates
Yeah,
to
so that
hold
would
them in
create the
place.
water.
Hold it in place. Neat idea.
Nice thought for sure. And Johnny with 100 bits, thank you so much. He says that was a super difficult choice. Both awesome builders.
Yeah. There's a lot of great technique.
Would have been
and
great
detail
if it was a tie. I don't agree, Mel, because the bot would have chose randomly and I wouldn't have known what to do in the moment. Because that's what the bot does. All right. Well, I kind of want to hang out a little bit now that the show's wrapping up. I mean, it's going to be a little while before another season comes
Seriously.
around. Guys, what have your experiences been like being on the show, and what can you kind of take away from
This
having
is like the Talking
participants?
Dead. There's like Walking Dead, and then there's Talking Dead. This is
the
the rabble of the bricks.
Rabble.
of the bricks.
Yeah,
there we
I
go.
like that.
I
Rabble
think
of
that's
the
the new
bricks.
title.
Let's have some rabble.
I think.
So
just
any
all the
thoughts from
builders
you
we got
guys?
Were really good. Just really, really good builders.
Indeed, I was very thankful to have all you guys participating and being interested in the show and wanting to be a part of it. So
How'd you guys find the part selection in this last round?
Really interesting.
Yeah? Tell me more.
the one problem I kept running into is the wedge plates. They gave you one side, but they didn't give you the other side.
Yeah.
Ouch. Oh, I hate when they do that. That's always a
I
difficult thing to run
that
into.
One on this side.
Oh, so you inverted one.
Yeah, it made it a little bit more complicated, but it was a lot of fun trying to do something with everything.
Oh, that's cool. That's a neat.
That's definitely some awesome thoughts. We're getting some suggestions in chat. People want to see some fan builds, maybe? We're not going to be disassembling because I absolutely want some pictures of these models. You guys do have some remaining parts, though, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I have a bunch.
All right, well, if you guys are up for hanging out a little bit longer, we can do what I traditionally do on one of my viewer build request nights. And we'll take some suggestions from chat, we'll vote on them, and then you guys can try and build that with the parts you have there. How does that sound?
Oh, man!
That sound pretty fun?
It's getting real! It's getting real on the rabble of the bricks.
Someone in chat wanted to ask Alex, does he have plans for his Republic Cruiser posted online anywhere?
Like instructions?
I don't think he would. I imagine you don't, Alec.
Nope, I've never done instructions for anything, and
yeah,
usually I don't do
very rare.
instructions.
It's very rare for most builders, too.
I'll tell you that build...
Especially at that scale, it would take way too much time.
Creating instructions for anything actually probably, I would say, takes longer than building the actual model.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
Yeah. I've never done it myself, but from people that have done it, I've heard it takes quite some time.
It's a lot of work. But,
all right, let's start getting some requests in, though. I think we'll do just one, and it'll just have to be whatever is popular. So let me go through the
Do we have to still
here.
use the parts that are just here?
Yep.
Yeah, the
yep.
aftermath.
You are restricted to use the aftermath, so that's going to be part of your challenge. I'm getting a corgi, so we'll throw that one on the list. I don't think we can resist putting a corgi
That would
on
be
there.
difficult to build with these parts, I think, but you know.
You should have some eyes, though, from the
what else are we gonna?
Yeah, it's those weird eyes there.
Yeah, you should have some. Oh yeah, they're like the
eyes
weird
and
narrow
some
ones,
brown.
right?
I want the Graham Jam. I want an option to be the Graham Jams logo.
Can we just build Graham?
Can you build me? Sure.
I don't know. Chat would have to vote for it.
Someone suggest the Graham Jams logo.
Or we could
Parky, I'm sorry, but you can always catch this tomorrow, Parky. Take it easy, Ethan. Fruit salad that lives in a shoe.
I like that one. If I could vote, there's my vote. I don't want to influence.
Spider.
Don't want to.
And I'm gonna put Graham as an option as well.
Boom.
All right. Cat from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, that's like a purple cat. There's no purple in here.
It's the Cheshire cat.
Good luck with that one. Ooh, build the other person's build.
Oh, rough.
I like that one. All right, and I see an octopus from Jesslyn. I think that will be our last one, guys. I don't have too many options going here. Oh wait, you did mean to spell spoder? Spoder? What's a spoder? I don't know.
Somebody really wanted the derpy dog.
All right, guys. The vote is up, though. You guys will have another few minutes. You guys can kind of assess your parts there and see what you're gonna have to work with. You won't have to be building for long. We're talking a very small build. So
what's a spoder?
I don't know.
Somebody tell us. What is a spoder?
Timma keeps typing Spoda with lasers on his head. So we will see what the people go towards. Ooh, we got a lot of votes all over the place, but
wow,
it looks like a couple of things.
It's really fluctuating.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
Come on, everyone, vote 5. I want to build Graham singing.
Ooh.
Wait, hot mic.
Hot mic indeed. Build a moose bar. Oh goodness. A moose bar. You guys are welcome to change your votes as well, so feel free to mix it up.
Oh man. It's crazy watching this pie chart.
And I do just want to, I'm going to take a quick second maybe now to kind of do a wrap up while the vote's going on. The show's been incredible.
It's been okay.
You love this, Graham. Don't you lie. You love this a lot.
I just love getting to troll you in person. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it is.
You wrap up.
I totally agree. I love being trolled. So, I mean, that's why I stream on Twitch, because it's the best place to find trolls, without a doubt. Oh, now you made me lose my train of thought.
Yes! Mission accomplished.
Nailed it. Oh yeah, look at that. Look what's winning right now. 1 minute left.
Let's go.
Pour out that moose bar.
You were saying how, you know, it's been a really incredible show.
No, it has been really, really great.
Are you tearing up?
No, my eyes itchy.
I thought you were. Oh, yeah. My eyes itchy.
I think I'm just getting tired of having to look at you, Graham.
Oh. It's hard to look at something so beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Twitch is love. Twitch is love. Indeed, fun. Not to let Ron know that you like being trolled. You're right. That was a bad idea. I shouldn't have admitted that. Don't quote that. Oh, they're gonna quote it now. It's gonna be a terrible idea. Let's just get to the build. We'll do a nice wrap up afterwards.
We're building Graham, aren't we? Come on.
Still anyone's game here.
Could be. A couple switch votes here would definitely make a difference. And those are absolutely allowed.
That is also the nature of voting anyway.
Switch votes?
Well, voting in general makes
Yeah.
a difference. Rock the vote.
No, it looks like I have a feeling this one's going to be settled unless we get some last minute vote switchers. And it's going to be... Alright, yep, it has been decided, guys. The winning option is to build Graham.
I feel guilty. Like I didn't. Anyway, okay.
You have a strong influence over the audience, Graham.
I guess so. I meant it more as a joke, but I guess that's the nature of trolling.
That's
right?
the nature of trolling, exactly. You mean
Do we have
something
a
as a
set
joke.
amount of time to build?
We can do like 5 minutes? How does that sound?
How can you capture? How do you build the co-host like Graham?
Oh goodness.
How do you take some bricks and...
Alright, we're just gonna get you going on 5 minutes there. I gotta make it visible again. Oops, there it is. Graham is the host now. Graham, would you like to take over for the remainder of the show here? This could be the Brickin' Graham instead of BrickinNick.
Graham Jams. Welcome to Graham Jams, folks. Alright, I'm your host, Graham. This is this is Nick. And here we are, and I don't know. I'm better at a co-host than host. It's too much pressure to host. This is why I'm just happy to be the second banana.
It's not so easy after all, is it?
Oh no, it's not that big a deal. So here we've got. Fine, you want you doubting my host ability? All right, we've got Micah doing his thing. We've got Alec doing his thing. Ooh. We got a hot mic.
Very hot.
Got some feedback here.
Yep. I gotta check into this, guys. I'm gonna mute it for them. There we go. All right. Sorry about that,
We
guys.
determined the culprit, and it wasn't just
quality stream. I know. No, what happened?
This is what happens. You know, someone was saying it's because I took over hosting. No, it's Nick was intentionally sabotaging because he was afraid,
I was afraid
of how awesome it would be if it was just pure Graham Jams.
Yeah.
Pure Graham Jams.
Oh, I don't even know if I want to read that out loud. What Michael JG said?
Well, I don't see it. Control plus. Oh, zooming. Oh, I'm trying to look. This is not making for very interesting hosting.
No, but yeah.
Oh, do I write it like Graham Jams? I do write it like Graham Jams. Oh, that's so good. Parky Bricks, you are a
Parky
genius.
is clever indeed. Nick sabotaging Graham's show. That's how I roll.
Yeah, totally.
David, it's good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like watching.
ASME, right? Right, Oster? ASME. American Society of Mechanical Engineers.
Oh, okay.
I'm not wearing my ring right now, but I am a mechanical engineer by degree.
Hey, I'm a teacher by degree.
But neither of us are doing that right now.
No.
It's funny. It's funny where you end up.
Life finds a way.
Indeed. But if you think about it, you know, you wouldn't have gotten to where you were without those past experiences, right?
I certainly wouldn't have.
I thought about the whole train of thought, like how I got to being on Twitch and everything, and
It's life.
if I didn't go to mechanical engineering, I would have probably never discovered Twitch.
Life is like a maze, you know. It's like, you know, you have an idea of where you want to go, but you don't always know the right path, and sometimes you got to go down the wrong path, and sometimes, you know, your experiences help you along the way. You don't know what kind of, you know what. I often use the metaphor. It's like, you know, you're collecting all these Lego pieces along the way in life, and you don't know how you're going to use them and build them until, you know, you get to a point where you want to start Twitch.
Yeah.
But and only you can only do it. You were only successful because you collected all those Lego pieces.
True.
You can only build that model because you've got all those pieces with you.
That's
That's all life lessons
of me.
Life lessons.
Real talk, indeed. I don't know what you were trying to say, Mel.
Surplus.
Yeah, I'm not, I feel like if I try and actually read it, there's gonna be some non-appropriate things for the stream here.
Getting real here. That's 10 out of 10 analogy.
10 out of 10 analogy, indeed.
Yeah, man.
Indeed.
Oh, time's up!
Time is up, but I don't think they're... Are you guys close to finished?
I'm practically done.
Micah, how are you doing?
He's still muted because
Micah, you're still muted. You're still muted. Oh, no, you are the source of the feedback.
I'm not very far, but
I've muted him from the stream, so only we can hear the feedback right now.
Okay.
Although, Alec, can you hear the feedback as well? Can you hear the feedback as well, Alec?
Yeah, he can't hear. It's the
feedback.
But I hope the audience can't hear it.
No, I have that muted right now, so they can just hear our voices.
Hashtag admin.
You guys can only hear our voices.
That's all.
Oh,
I think Micah might have.
Micah, I think you fixed it.
I didn't do anything, but okay.
Whatever.
That's technology for you. You don't actually do anything, but somehow it gets fixed.
Hooray.
Indeed. You got back just in time. I know, Mike. So yeah, Mike, if you're almost done there, we'll wrap this up. We'll see how our builds of Graham turned out. I'm so excited to see what our builders came up with in a few minutes.
I'm also curious.
Yeah, this is not quite the same caliber as my previous build, but you know.
I think that's going to be the best part of it, to be honest.
I guess I'm done. This is really bad.
All right, let's see what our builders have got. Micah, why don't you go first this time around since Alex went first before?
So here we go.
Oh man, it looks just like me.
And you got the little microphone in your hand there.
Yeah.
Clearly.
There's a microphone here, just like me.
You're holding the mic stand a little away from you because you're clearly singing extremely loudly.
As he would.
do.
Yeah, he just
Those
yelled. I'm
dulcet
pretty sure he
tones.
just deafened half of chat right now.
Yeah. And I'm wearing a hat. And look, I wear hats. That's something I do. I wear hats.
He's very excited about it.
Wow. This is so fun.
And then,
All right, nicely done, Micah. What do we got from you, Alec?
Little stage with the Graham Jams logo.
Oh, he did do the Graham Jams logo.
Graham Jams.
And he also has a microphone. He's dropping some sick beats as well.
Oh,
Wow.
I
And he's
think
also got the hat.
Yeah, also wearing a hat. That's a good point. I think he needs to drop the mic because that was pretty amazing. Boom! Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
So, Graham, I feel like you should be the one to decide the winner of this little battle of the Grahams, because that's really what it was. It was a battle to build
Battle
the
of
best
the
Graham.
Graham.
So
I don't think that's fair because, like,
I tried to put you.
apparently Graham is a Muppet. Apparently. This is also true. Kermit the Frog. But, wow. Picking a favorite.
Yeah. Alec, was your J backwards by any chance?
Is it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it was. It was. Yep.
Yeah. You know what? for Graham Jams, we just rock so hard.
We just rock so hard. We can't keep the letters straight.
Yeah, we can't keep our letters straight.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, awesome team. You know what, guys? Do you want to bring out your other builds? I want to see them one last time before we wrap things up for the show. Because, man, they were some amazing builds.
Yeah.
Of course, Micah, you can expect to get your trophy in person at Brick World. Graham, I'm actually going to be bugging you because I would like to make this a permanent model.
Oh, okay. I can assist in some craggling there.
So that'll be your
the
trophy.
craggle.
Dun, dun, dun. Beautiful job to both our builders, guys. Let's give another round of applause and get some hype in chat for both of these guys. I, of course, first want to say thank you to Graham for joining me on the finale of Battle of the Bricks of Season 1.
Season 1.
Of Battle of the Bricks, because there will be more in the future.
We've got, as I said, we've got a list of
potential battles.
Ideas.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Whatever we do end up deciding to do, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Especially knowing that I have all of you guys joining me from home. It's been so much fun. Because I mean, the show would be nothing without you guys. Because if there was no one in chat, there'd be no one to vote on the challenges, no one to pick the theme, no one to pick a winner. Just wouldn't be the same.
And Mel was saying she wants participation trophies. I think they're these. This is the.
I'm gonna bring brick separators for every builder. Yeah.
That's your participation trophy.
Absolutely. Is that not? That sounds great, right?
There you go.
Totally.
Yeah. Well,
do you have any other final thoughts?
I just want to say thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Woo! Get some water there. Probably getting a little choked up, aren't you?
It's an emotional moment here. Oh, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. No, it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed getting to see the process of all the builders building, which is kind of neat. Everyone builds a little bit differently, and it's neat to see, a bit of that line of
get a little bit of insight into how their mind works and stuff like that.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well, fantastic. Thank you, Graham.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. And just to say, too, of course, our builders, again, the show would have been nothing without you guys. So I really, really do appreciate you guys all joining me for all these battles and willing to set aside your Friday nights.
Yeah, seriously.
I probably won't do Friday nights again, so we will we'll find a nice time that works a little bit better for everybody. And just thank you again to Chad and everyone who's come by, who's hosted, who's donated, of course. We've raised a total of just under $265 for Creations for Charity. So that's amazing. Make sure you guys check out the charity as well. But otherwise, guys, I think that's pretty much a wrap.
We got Micah's build, Micah's Graham Jam.
Oh, you got a wire on the microphone now.
I updated my build a bit. I also gave Graham a cookie there because he likes his childish snacks.
He does like his childish snacks.
This is true, but it was after the fact. And you know what? If I did have to give a winner.
And you know what? There are a couple more people I do need to thank before we wrap up. Of course, I do need to thank my parents, Mom and Dad, for being very supportive of letting me operate the show. They've been watching. They've been telling their friends about it. Obviously, they've donated as well, which is amazing. And for letting me have the space I do have in order to run this stream and everything like that.
They're donating a lot. They donated the space.
Yeah. They've donated a lot, absolutely. And I mean, they've all lots of reasons to be thankful to my parents. And of course, there's definitely one crucial factor that wouldn't allow the stream to run, and that is having deep bot. No, I'm kidding. That one was gonna go out to my mods. All the mods, especially Chrissy, who's helped me organize a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff for the show. I'm really, really thankful to her and all the other mods for being here, helping me, keep everything up and running throughout the stream. It's been awesome to have you guys, and I'm really thankful to have you guys. And otherwise, I just can't wait to see what Season 2 will bring for Battle of the Bricks, because it's gonna be really, really exciting stuff, guys.
Bring your Twix bars. I was gonna say.
Or bring your sticks.
Or sticks.
Yeah. Or what other things could they have brought?
Kicks, clicks,
a lot
tricks.
of different things. But honestly, guys, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. And otherwise, I would bid you farewell, and I will see you for a Lego building stream very soon. Take care, guys.
And I pick Alec as the Graham Jam winner.
Yeah, I think that was deserving.
All right, we got to close up, guys. This is the end, okay? Good night, guys. Take care.
Bye.